Oh, there she is.
I've got to launch Forge.
Okay. Did I do it?
Batman!
Is that going to be our intro? We're going to pay a lot of royalties. Anyhow, welcome to Shard Hunters. We're Way of the Dice, and we're playing in our homebrew Pathfinder 2nd edition campaign. We are up to session 90, and we're going to kick it over to the GM for a little recap. Nope, we're not going to
He's
recap
got
at all.
food in his
All
mouth.
right, we're going to make
Let's
up a
go!
recap. What happened last session?
Birthday.
Birthday.
Birthday bash.
She had a hard
You had
birthday.
to call on me right as I ate something.
Yeah, Eve had a really hard birthday.
Uh.
That's why she is still out of it. My goodness, a lot of gifts.
Y'all, she told me that we did really well for many different reasons, but she won't tell anybody else that because she won't talk.
There you go.
It's because she's missing.
All good. Did a little werewolf in action. That happened.
Yes. Previously, the group had a birthday party, as mentioned, did some preparations and shopping, and are now headed out to assault the enemy fortress and sneak in and figure out what they're doing underground, because they also figured out that they're digging in the wrong location, so they're going to see what they found before heading to what they should be digging in the first place. And then, while they were on the way, the full moon occurred, and Eve and Core were on guard duty when Core decided to turn into a werewolf, and Eve decided to stand there and stare at him, going, "Well, I don't know what to do." So she won the award of indecision. And then Peyton got the award for not needing any more badgers. And
They're
Hala,
irrelevant.
Tala, of course, got the party girl award for planning a nice party.
Woot, woot.
And that's where we left off. So y'all are in the world on the way to the fortification. So what do you do? It's in the morning now.
How far are we from the fortifications?
You're still 2 or 3 days out.
Oh, okay.
Who's like mega clicking on their keyboard?
I'm gonna vote for Mo. Dang it. He likes to fidget though.
Well, it wasn't happening when he had his fingers up, so no proof. Yeah,
I haven't been touching anything.
it sounded like an old timey like typewriter.
Yeah, someone's taking those on straight up typewriter.
Somebody's over here going like. That's what it sounded like.
All right.
Let's go.
On y'all's approach to this fortification, do you wish to skirt the hills or go towards the open plains?
Skirt.
Well, we need to go to the hills, don't we, for the secret passage in?
Huh?
You have to go all the way around the fortification to get to the backside for the secret passage.
Okay.
Or we could go under. We could make our own secret passage.
No, we can't go over under.
That is not what I meant.
3 months later, we make it there.
I mean, not start digging here,
Oh,
but
okay.
like
That
all right, guys.
that wasn't your plan. I thought that was your plan.
Every 10 minutes. So here we go. 5 yards at a time.
30 years.
What can we tell from the maps as far as what the benefits would be for the plains versus the hills? Just speed?
Skirting the hills means you have to go around the castle in more fortification in rough terrain. Going through the plains means y'all just walk straight around. But the plains mean you're more likely to be spotted.
But having somebody like ranger or something like that would know terrain, wouldn't they be able to help us navigate the rough terrain easier, or is that
That's a feat.
PC
That's a feat.
specific? Like, but I think I've got something along those lines, but there's nothing that
know
would
your
be
character.
party. But there wouldn't be anything party applicable, right?
Anyone can lead a group of people.
What you thinking, man? What are you thinking, Peyton?
Who's paid?
I mean, I'm talking to the person
Oh,
who's trying to
okay.
figure out his character. There's a massive difference to Needip going, I don't know how to use my spells, and Peyton going, I don't understand my character.
Thanks. No, it was more along the lines of, I guess we just use survival, right?
We roll survival, and if anybody rolls a 1, they die.
Okay, sounds good.
I have the ability to travel on difficult terrain.
Okay.
Yeah, but that doesn't help everyone else.
Yeah.
I was
He's like,
just
come
letting.
on, guys, it's easy.
So we'll probably be
Climb
slower.
over it.
What are you guys doing, man?
all right.
Come on, what are you slowing down back there?
So
But
I would think
because
let's go to
of-
the hills.
Needip is an expert in survival.
Right.
He would actually be able to use the follow the expert feat or ability.
That's
Because
what he's
I
talking
allow
about.
anyone who is an expert to also do a lot of the expert things, just not as well, without having to have a feat.
Be a sucky expert.
Well, I say
Be
let's
an
do the
expert.
heals just to see
You
if,
should call it like a
see how
moonlighter.
this
like
plays out.
I say heroes as well.
Be an expert, but not be an expert at the thing you're an expert at.
It's one, I don't want to be caught out in the middle of a field, and
Oh.
2, I think it'd make for a great story for traveling on the hills.
I mean, Lord of the Rings had
yes,
had
I'm a doctor,
great
but not that kind of
running
doctor.
scene where
or-
the Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli were running through the plain.
All right, so basically you have a 1 full day of moving at full speed, not having to worry about hiding. And then you'll have a day of walking slower and worrying about hiding, and then a day of walking really slow and making sure no one sees you.
Okay. So would it be better if so day 1 I think we travel normally. Day 2 let Nadep lead doing a survival check to lead through areas for a little bit faster, easier going through. Day 3 we execute plan, shrink and sneak, and I'll shrink down, get on a car, and let a car travel solo the rest of the way, so he's less easy
You
to
do
see.
not have the time to do that because
Okay.
that is a very limited time process. So you have an hour to do the shrinky shrink.
Shrinky shrink.
Okay.
So the idea is y'all will be traveling normal until you get to the secret passage, and then once y'all are ready to go down, you do the shrink.
So, Akar, are you an expert in stealth?
Master.
Okay.
I'm better than expert.
So you should be able to. So you should be able to like lead us stealthily, maybe.
Well, he has
Yeah.
the feat that does that too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So same thing, just not us all shrunk down. Just instead, Akar leads us the last little bit.
I am also a master in stealth.
Nobody asked you,
Yep.
Hatala.
I too am not a master.
Here's the thing. I've studied long and hard. I've done training long. That's why I can do all these things. I'm sorry that you're jealous, Nita.
This is why no one asked you. We didn't need an explanation. We just needed somebody to lead us. That's why Akar's gonna do it.
I'm trained in stealth.
Thanks, Winky. We'll just like pat him on the head.
okay.
Then I'm gonna realize that he could just take out my kneecaps with his hammer and remove my hand.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Let's go.
So we
You
head
get to
out.
go ahead and make your survival roll.
All right.
Trip.
But I
Without a
too
rocket ship.
am envisioning the orc chasing the orc scene running across the hills and through the little valleys.
So who's breaking their toe on the helmet?
How did Gimli keep up?
Which one of us?
Straight dwarven stamina.
Rage,
I say-
dwarven rage. Just-
No, he was. Every time they showed him, he was going.
We're built for short distances. We're more sprinters than runners.
Man, if the dwarves, I wonder if I can craft a set of stilts. I'll be unstoppable.
I missed
Going down the
the
hill.
logical jump. That what?
They have longer leg span.
There, yeah,
Keep up with
absolutely.
the elves.
We need to get stilts now. I'm with
Oh,
you.
man.
I like your plan.
Can I
I've
use-
actually used stilts before. You fall and impale yourself.
Can I just use enlarge on like? Never mind. That was gonna sound weird. Can I use
You
enlarge on
cannot
my
do
legs?
partial enlarges.
Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say specific body part, and then it's gonna sound bad, so I just stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh no, your spell misfired and only your head got bigger. Flump.
Just drags on the ground.
Your big toe is now the size of a small car.
Oh, man.
It's a
Okay.
toe jam and a traffic jam.
Hmm. Anyways, you make it through the day without anything going wrong, as far as you can tell.
Only he is typing.
All right. This evening, when the full moon comes up, because it'll be coming up for 3 days,
It's not typing.
Core, you do transform again, but this time you're not filled with bloodlust.
It's Charles's mic.
You are slightly angry at everything because it's hard to stay calm in that mode.
Okay. There, since I have a little bit more control, I just want to kind of see what I can do. Like, do I have more speed? Like
Pretty much the only thing you have is low light vision, scent, and a weakness to silver.
Scent.
fun.
I have precise scent. I
Is
think,
it
or used to.
Am I able to
Maybe
use
don't.
weapons, or do I have to use claws or bite? Or
You've got your body at that point.
my body. What happened to my clothes during this transformation? I still have armor on, or
It is uncertain, and I don't like the idea of your armor ripping off because you transform. So I'm going to use the Skyrim rules that everything's just gone when you transform.
Comes back, which makes no sense.
Yes, because why would it do it in Skyrim if not everywhere else? So that's
Yeah.
just the way it works now.
It just
What?
it just falls inside of your body.
Same
Like,
thing
goes
happens
into-
in
Because the extra geometry
okay.
comes outside.
exactly. Yeah.
So I guess the
Like a
question there would
graphical
be:
fix.
Is it just does it go into like a bag, like an interdimensional space, or is it a do I still get my armor proficiency?
I'm not going to change any of that stuff because all it says is you get a plus whatever to something.
Cool. Okay.
It's a minor bonus, is what it is. It's a minor buff.
For all intents purposes, it's
Yeah.
the same.
Yes.
I want to know how you put a 10 up on the ocean.
No,
Because technically,
they're just really
speaking-
extreme.
You say 10 on the ocean?
No,
Technically speaking, magic items have. It's been declared different ways at different times, but that a magic ring that's sized for an ogre will resize itself to fit a human. Things like that have been declared about a lot of magic items, and I like that magic items are durable and they don't want to break on their own. So you just transforming wouldn't be enough to break it.
just it's. I like that.
Yeah,
You
you
Not to
imagine
mention the
if-
idea of a fully armored werewolf sounds cool.
Could you
Oil
imagine
armor.
if somebody like enlarged you and your ring just cut your finger off because it didn't?
Hey,
change
we've
the
got
thing?
enough crafting ability between us
Oh.
that I think just in last night we could have like modified his armor so that it just
Spandex.
It's
Spandex.
got
Elastic
stretchy
straps.
Stretchy straps.
Just the
You've got
breastplates
the
just
ugly
like come
purple
apart.
shorts underneath it.
Yes, exactly. The only material that exists in this world that's stretchy is green. So
What?
No, purple would have been better choice.
Why?
Admiral.
Material, not person.
Eh,
Yeah.
fine.
So confused.
Oh man.
Okay. So now you're enjoying low light vision.
Yay!
So you transformed.
Yes.
And you still don't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to learn how to only transform his eyes.
Is he the only one affected?
I'll do a
As far as you can tell, yes.
very
Okay.
little angry. Hatala, how do you control this rage?
Are you insinuating that I have rage that I control?
Am I
Why do you
standing
seem
near
so
him?
angry all the time? How do
That
you
would
deal
tell
with
you
it?
that it's that would tell you
It's
that
just
it's not
smoke.
control.
I hate you. Why don't you give me an answer?
I start backing up.
I'd like to take a scroll or piece of paper, roll it up, and boop Core on the nose.
Bad dog.
Does he stop being rageful and is now confused?
Very confused.
I imagine confusion would be the first thing that came to his mind after, like, wait, what?
Are you angry still, Core?
Refocusing the anger in the process.
Okay, good.
To
Well,
you.
well, let me know when you're angry again.
All right.
Go ahead and boop
Alright.
him again for good measure.
The only issue when you sleep for the night, you wake up in the morning and several of your things, Nita, have been chewed to pieces.
All right, I will take said chewed piece. Is Core asleep or awake?
Oh,
He's awake.
no.
Okay. I will go up to him and take chewed piece of thing and shove it in his face and go, bad Core, bad Core.
Have I
Jeez.
transformed back at this point?
Yes, you have.
Oh,
Okay, good.
just gonna try out my new claws. Oh no!
Oh, no!
Oh no!
Oh, oh.
I was trying to click back on it.
I say, was that qualify as no mo?
No mo.
Oh no!
Ugh.
I was about to say just bite him anyway.
Why are you blaming me for that?
Anyone else see a big giant dog sitting at the table?
Why do you think it's me? Yes, right there, next to
Where?
Winky.
He's not.
He's
Touche.
talking about Jack.
Jack is sitting next to him, scratching his ear with his actual human foot.
Hey, Winky, can you account for Jack last night?
Hey, I would say 90% of the holes in your stuff is your own doing.
Does he chew on his own stuff?
Was it chewed on or just worn out? I think
Have we
I think
seen
he
him
just
chew on
saw
his
a
stuff?
hole and he just came for me.
Nah, it's because he uses fireball. It just burns up his stuff.
Jack was with you most of the night, Core.
Okay.
Y'all two were, because he has to transform as well during the full moon.
All right, I'll turn to Jack and go, Jack, did you do this?
They're both together.
Does he look at the ground or does he look at the shoe?
I take it out of
He
Nita's hand.
looks at the shoe as you're waving it around right now.
I snatch out of your hand, I'll toss it to Jack to chew on. There you go.
Oh man.
Fine.
He sniffs it and then throws it down on the ground.
That's what I thought.
Well, all I can say is whoever put that in their mouth,
Yeah, good luck. I've got
probably a
some
bad
nasty
idea.
foot fungus.
Too much
Wait.
foot jam.
Yeah. I swear I keep my toe jam sandwich.
might need to get some clay to brush your teeth with. You know, be careful; it's kind of
Alright.
abrasive.
Just use
Anyways.
the charcoal of the fire.
You're going to need to roll another survival check for today.
Alrighty. Are we ready for a 1? Here we go.
Taco.
Why'd you gotta call it?
I called it.
Why?
It's because he has a hole in his boot.
At least he got an extra hero point. Jeez.
Since I called it, I'm gonna use a hero point and hope that I also get a hero point back. So whatever.
All right, hero point.
Do-do-do.
Okay.
There you go. Now, a car, you need to do a a thievery check to make sure everyone stays as stealthy as possible while following him.
Is it thievery or stealth?
It's stealth.
Thievery is stealth.
They're
You
separate.
don't have a stealth roll.
There is a stealth roll.
There's
a
one.
stealth roll.
Oh,
And it's a
Then it's that
completely
one.
different modifier.
That was mine.
Holy
Not it.
Moses.
okay. All right. You keep everyone stealthy as possible and follow Needip's lead. At first, Needip was about to walk the wrong way, but then he realized his mistake and carried you exactly where y'all needed to go.
Yeah, I think that's a cliff.
I know, I was trying to get you to walk over it first, but
No,
you're
Okay.
taking my lead.
Tonight, y'all are on the back side of a hilltop, where in the other side you can see the fortress in the distance. So y'all need to not crest the hill, or you'll silhouette the fortress.
Is it kind of a butte? Just on the backside?
No, it's a fairly rounded hill. It's just it's irregular. So there's some craggy areas and some smooth areas.
Okay. So no fire tonight.
Do we want to do?
And this is the last night of the full moon.
Question. My temporary shelter thing, does it emit light from inside?
Or does it emit light outside of itself?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah. Since it's technically a dimensional space.
Can you close all the windows?
You make a
It
hole
Well, I
would,
big
it
mean-
enough
would
for
emit
it.
light while the door was open only.
Yeah, well, it's like a tent. It's not really we don't really.
Could you turn it so the opening would be facing away from the camp or
Yes.
the fort? Okay. I am okay with that not emitting enough
And
light.
you can
to
also have
be
it
seen.
down the other hillside so it's not within view as well.
Right, right.
Excuse me.
We'll throw that bad boy up and position it to where we will not be spotted.
Okay. Y'all make it through the night without any major problems. Core and Jack basically wander around your side of the hill a little bit. Jack actually caught a rabbit during the night, and so he's having a snack.
Delicioso.
All right, I'm going to let two of y'all pick a high or low.
Can I pick?
Winky gets one. Who wants to do the other one? A car?
I'll go for it.
All right, so Winky, high or low?
Low.
Low? Nope. And then a car?
Hi. Of course.
Didn't you remember every time you said in the past, whenever you should
I
pick
know.
the opposite of the same one?
I was thinking low, so I went with the opposite of what I was thinking.
Okay. So today is the day y'all are going to have to sneak around the edge of the fortress and sneak up the back pass.
Sneaky, sneaky. This is where the stealth really comes.
Yeah, this is all upon you, Akar, to get everyone through.
I feel the pressure building on my shoulders. The stress is getting to me a little.
Got it. Got it. I'm sure we'll be fine. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kingsley, don't do that.
Thankfully, because of today's torrential downpour, it was a lot easier for you to sneak around. But y'all are miserable by the time you arrive at the secret entrance. As you're approaching, you see a cultist sitting there drearily watching out over the side of the fortress at the entrance.
Is this where we need a drink? Have to take him out to get in? What's the plan?
Y'all are supposed to meet up with the scout.
Oh, is this the scout we need to talk to?
You don't know.
What does he look like?
A cultist.
So I'll just gonna
Because
go.
the scout's undercover.
Yeah.
So if it is
Um,
the scout, it would look just like the cultist. And if it wasn't the scout, it would be a cultist.
Maybe we should send in a test them.
Should we do like what's that game?
Quick, give me
Be
a
like Snake and whistle him over
doubt he wants to get wet.
and snag him into the bushes. Hey, are you the scout? And if not, just knock him out.
How about we throw a rock at his feet and
I
ask him a question?
quick, give me an excuse to be out here. Why would I be out here?
I shove Core out into
You're
the opening.
you're a traveler. You're a traveler,
You
and
shove
you
Core
need
out into the
directions.
open.
Yep.
You've been turning into a werewolf recently.
And then I stumble up because I've been stumbled out apparently. And I like where am I? I've having some memory loss. Not sure where I am.
The guy pulls his weapon and is like, "Hey, what you? Oh, get in here, quiet, hurry!"
Thank you. All right. It's pretty wet out there.
Let's go.
Right, I push Winky out.
Oh, you guys stay there. It's gonna be too crowded in here. Yeah, I'll come in.
Everyone, get in quick!
All right.
All right.
Go in. Since no one said it.
No one said what? What you talking about?
I know what.
What?
I don't think we would have said anything. I think we would have just gone.
You just said what?
Give me 1 second.
Said what.
Okay. They lead you inside the fortress into a small area, and you notice this area is very rundown and fairly ragged, and it has been set up to be defensible, and there's another person inside sleeping.
We get to wear disguises and go undercover.
He's like, "Oh, y'all are here. Good." He gets up, and you recognize him as one of the students.
Hey!
Hey. Been a rough one for you then. You guys keeping safe?
Yeah, well, I mean, these cultists aren't. They're not all that bright.
All right, Akar, our chances just shot up.
Seems like it.
And right now, oh, I don't know what exactly happened, but they are basically losing their minds right now. Apparently, the big honcho, he led them to this fortress and was looking for something, and then they found a chamber, and he told them this isn't the chamber yet, so to keep looking. And while they were out looking elsewhere, he went into that chamber, took something, and left the fortress. And all I can tell you now is they are running around trying to figure out what to do, because now there's no one telling them what to do anymore, except for some of the big monster squiggly things are trying to give orders now.
Those things talk.
Very nastily.
I mean, it said trying, so I imagine it's like.
You can read them in your mind. It hurts when they speak.
Oh, well, that makes sense because that's
Yeah.
how they tried to talk to me. If they
Yeah.
if they talk to you the way that they tried to talk to me, then I can imagine that's not a good way to.
They can't just do like a brain spike into the back of somebody's head and use their mouth.
Jeez.
That's the worst thing I could think of for communication.
Why was that the first thing that came up to your mind?
No, I meant like one of their acolytes. Like they just like, all right, I'm gonna sacrifice you,
Hmm.
and now I have a ventriloquist dummy that knows your language and can talk to you.
What have you been through in your life?
I thought Hatala was just going to translate for us.
You think I speak squiggle?
I mean, you guys shared some headspace for a while.
You had some pretty intimate conversations.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know what was happening when all that was going on.
Hmm.
I heard it trying to lure me, woo me.
Lure,
Yeah.
lure, or woo.
He was trying to turn you into Lou. Oh no. Anyways,
Yeah, have you seen her shadow about? Seen Stala? Steve?
yeah, she just came in like a day or two ago, and from what I understand, she's basically started whipping the cultists into shape, and they seem to be starting to listen to her. And as far as I can tell, it seems like they may have I guess you would call it a hit out on their previous boss.
Hmm.
He is apparently non grata here.
Interesting.
Weird. Maybe he got cured or something. Maybe there's something down here that's good.
Sure.
Yeah,
like
all I
Sure.
know is they found ruins, some
Fire
ancient
type
ruins,
fingernail or something.
and they kept looking because supposedly, from what I understand, they're looking for another piece of the Black Titan.
That tracks.
And supposedly it's supposed to be here somewhere inside the ruins. But when they got down to the ruins, some of them were complaining that it wasn't the right kind of ruins, but the leader kept saying this was the right place.
Have you seen a talking skull around here?
Oh, what?
I mean,
A skull. It's just been like a.
His name is Pim. He's not just a skull core.
Is he like a?
If there's a talking skull anywhere, it hasn't been like roaming around.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible it's in the leader's room, but right now I think that's where Tatala is.
Would you say there's a lot of difference between the way Hatala looks to Tatala, or are they pretty much mirror image each other?
He starts looking at you. No, she's quite different now.
parts are hurt on the other side.
Did you ever see their leader?
Willem?
Yeah, do you see that he had little tentacles and things like that?
Mm-hmm.
We did. Did we? See
She's starting to have those now.
Oh well, that makes sense.
So we just need to do your hair and dreads. You'll blend
Wait, I
right
don't. Why do you think I need to look like her?
in. I don't know.
It was just gonna
Just
be
in
another
case.
thing we could have in our pocket, just in case.
Yeah.
You
jeez.
want me to
Why
have
are you
me
so-
having dreads is something in our pocket? I don't
Yeah.
understand you guys sometimes.
Then you could blend in. You could be Statala. See, you've already got the attitude down right.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Taste it.
Yeah, although her outfit is very different.
Is it like a lot of leather and straps?
No, she's wearing black armor now.
Okay.
No, it's a pantsuit.
Isn't my armor black?
Yeah, it's just not
Your
black
armor
dragon.
is studded leather made of a black dragon. This armor is black plate.
Hmm.
Oh, so her dex isn't helping her as much. She probably can't move around in that as well. So that's a good thing to know. Unless she's worked on other things.
But they're giving a car the directions to get down to the ruins.
So you take a right here. Okay. Okay. So is there a door that I'm looking for?
You're only going to have to sneak past 2 guards normally. Although right now, since it's lunchtime, if you get down there quick enough, you can get there in between the shift. There might be 3 guards standing around, but they're going to be actually spending more time talking to each other than doing their jobs. Because so far, the guards have been extremely bored down at the dig site. They used to have a lot more guards, but now they've only got a few because they have a few guards interspersed with the dig teams now.
Okay.
And the dig teams will all be stopped. So while you're down there, you probably have about a total of an hour before everyone starts filtering back.
Good deal. And is there any type of things like for a contingency? Say if something goes wrong, do you know of any I guess other exits or anything like that we could
This is
use?
your best bet to get out of the fortress. And especially since y'all are planning to go to the other place, this is the direction you'd have to leave from this fortress.
Okay.
If you come out anywhere else, you're going to have to go around the fortress again.
Gotcha. All right, good deal. So can you make sure that this stays relatively clear in case we gotta book it?
We've been doing that.
Okay, cool.
This is how our team got in and out.
Good deal. Okay. Sounds like all bases are covered then. You ready to go, guys?
Dun, 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 dun. Just where we start drinking.
One thing of warning.
We were drinking.
Some of them have the ones that have the tentacles. They can detect if you're not one of the cult. We've learned how to mask that, but y'all don't have the. And he pulls out this ugly jar, and the jar has one of the little squiggle monsters like in fluid.
I pull out my dagger, just holding it.
And you see the squiggle monster is dead in a jar of like formaldehyde, basically.
Do you mind if we
Slowly.
take a tentacle or two of that little guy there?
It has to be the whole thing.
Ah,
You have to extract it from a cultist, and while the thing is still alive, put it in embalming fluid. Because if they die outside of the fluid, they just go back to wherever they came from.
ah.
But apparently, somebody figured out how to put this fluid and enchant it in such a way that they don't die. So we actually show up as one of them.
It seems really complicated, but
Yeah.
glad you figured it
Okay.
out.
Don't be seen by a tentacle monster. Gotcha. Not by the squigglies.
Yeah. Now, not everyone has a tentacle monster in them, so it's not always a bad thing if one of them detects you. It's just you'd have to then bluff it and make it think you're one of them.
Make it think we believe in the mission.
Okay, so while somebody's tiny, somebody's gonna have to do that whole deception thing because nope, not working for me.
What does
So,
that mean?
so while y'all are writing me and being tiny,
Whoa!
being whoever's got good deception needs to talk for me, and I'll mouth my lips
Oh,
in the
talk,
event that we get.
talk for you. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
My deception
In the
is
event that
12.
this happens, and then just yeah.
My deception is 12.
Because my deception is
And your perception
a
is 0, and it's
big,
okay.
big whopping goose egg. So just that's my idea. So so we're all clear on that.
I don't know what he said.
No
but it's
charisma here, guys. None.
Understood.
I think I broke Derek.
Okay, so does everyone drink their potion now?
I guess so.
Before I do, I want to make sure, just so I say it, I have the katana stored in the gloves.
Okay.
Yes, I drank the potion.
Can I just shrink myself instead? Does it matter?
Wait, what? That's
Hold on a second.
oh, you actually have a ability to be able to shrink.
Yeah.
It's the
That's
spell.
interesting.
Remember, the potion does the same thing the spell does.
Yeah.
Didn't miss anything, Hatala. We're just we're waiting 25 minutes for an adept to figure out if he wants to drink a potion or use a spell.
Oh, and
It's important.
just
We're
just
only
to let
gonna
you
have
guys
35
know,
minutes of car. You're gonna.
right? Just to
Oh
let you
wait, did
guys
you already
know,
drink yours?
one of y'all
Yeah.
might get thrown. One of y'all might get thrown if thing goes awry. So,
Wait, were you talking about you're just gonna pick one of us and throw us?
yeah,
No.
draw
I would
straws.
not recommend it.
Draw
Can,
straws.
can we just
Why is
like get
somebody? Hold
into
on,
his?
look. I like went over here for a second. Why is somebody getting thrown?
All right,
Just in
hold up,
case.
Look,
hold up. Before anything else, Nita, your
Yes.
spell lasts 5 minutes. This potion lasts an hour.
Okay, I was just asking, just make sure.
I would love to see you just. you're just riding on his shoulders.
Oh yeah, I need to drink the potion. And then like drink the potion, it's like pop back down, like disappear. But like that split second, you have a bad roll for stealth.
I'm just glad no one has thought about, hey, why don't someone cast the spell then drink the potion?
Get smaller and
oh,
smaller.
Ant-Man.
Uh,
Ah,
Don't mess with
that
the
Because that
regulator.
doesn't work.
so 5 minutes I could be super small, I guess.
Nope, doesn't work that
If
way.
we ever need you to crawl
What?
through a lock
How
hole,
does it help you?
I don't know.
Basically, the potion turns you into a G.I. Joe figures.
right?
I like it. Like
G.I.
to
You're the
how
size of a small house cat. You're the older big G.I. Joes.
All right, so I'm
oh
imagining a
So-
car. Imagine a car has like cargo shorts and he's wearing like a vest with cargo pockets on it. That's where we're all like hanging out.
Well, see, here's the
how
great
long
thing
is a
about
car's
car.
hair?
It doesn't matter, guys. A
short,
car
it's
has a
cropped up.
ring that hides everything he's wearing.
Oh,
So everything that's on him is not seen. He just looks
He
like he's
just
wearing
looks like
normal
an ordinary
clothes.
person.
It's perfect.
Can-
This is the perfect disguise.
Can you
so we can make
imagine?
faces at people as we walk by, as we
Can
They
you
drive
won't.
by.
imagine
They
your
won't see
clothes
us.
look like cultist clothes? Or do the cultists all have different clothes, or are they wearing like the same robe? Or
Do they have a uniform?
Most
Yeah.
of them are wearing robes, but not all. The ones that are digging and working are wearing standard work outfits.
Well, see, the thing is even if I were to put on a robe, it would still be
well, that's what I'm saying.
this.
Can you alter your illusion?
I
He
don't
doesn't
know.
have any control over it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He just always looks like that. Poor guy.
At least it doesn't get dirty.
Well, it wouldn't look dirty.
Exactly. All right, let's do this. If somebody wants to ride my hood, they're more than welcome to. It's not going to be up.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I want to ride in the hood. I have like a crow's nest up here. Just don't move. I might cast fireball past your ear.
Wait.
Yeah.
Would your fireball be the normal size, or would it be tiny size because you're tiny?
It still
Spells
goes
are
the
still
same
spells. It
distance.
wouldn't change the effect.
It's just funny. That's all. It would be like a little. It'd be like a little fart.
A little 6-inch tennis ball of fire.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's do this. Do I need to roll a stealth check or what?
All right, everyone drinks their potions, and then a car has to roll a stealth check. You're going to need, I think, 4 stealth checks in a row to get down there.
Copy.
And after the second one, we'll have a
Good God.
intermission.
All right, we're starting with the 3.
Hey, it's okay. I called the 1.
And an 8.
All right, we're going up.
Okay, make your next one.
Come on, come on.
Be in the teens this time.
Okay, 14. 14. Keep going up.
All right, now hold on.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Shit.
You get to an area where you see a guard walking past you. The guard is staring down at a scroll that he's looking at and almost bumps into you, apologizes, and says a phrase.
Oh boy.
It sounds like a rote phrase.
All praise the squiggles.
Hail Zoltar.
Nice.
Ask him where his car is.
Dude.
He is a car.
What does mine
Why does
say?
he need to ask where a car is?
Go
He
with
knows where he
what?
is.
Go with what Core said.
What?
Hail Zoltar.
You say Hail Zoltar. He stops turns around. The heck?
Kill him.
Have a good day.
Go,
This
go, go.
totally went
I have,
Star
like-
Wars. Everything's fine here.
I'm
Okay.
yanking on a car's hood, like trying to get him to go, like reins on a horse. Like, no.
He said, "Have a good day."
I'm smack him on the
After a
side of the
few
head and
minutes,
say,
he's like, you too?
"Tell him you're dismissed. Tell him you're
And turns
dismissed."
around and starts walking off.
All right, next time, remember the phrase and say it first next time.
Okay, we got to figure out what the
No,
counter
we
sign
we
is.
heard it. We heard it, and I tell a car what the phrase was, and the GM will tell a car what it is. I guess.
Yes, you heard the phrase now.
All right.
All right, so roll again.
Oh my goodness. Woo.
Can I be assisting him from the hood?
You managed to sneak barely past the guard at the entrance to the dig area.
This is getting hard, guys.
One last one to get you down into the dig.
Do it. I'm giving him like just a little smallest micro massage on his shoulder. You got it.
Okay. The guard that you passed barely doesn't notice that you've gotten all the way in now, and you have made it inside.
I let out a gigantic sigh of relief. Just, "Whew, that was nice."
15
Tell me
bucks,
you're not
I was
out of
just
earshot.
Nita, make a perception check.
All right. Du-du-du.
Okay. You spot a bunch of dwarven writings on the wall.
All right. I'm gonna go. Whoa! And then see if I can tell what they say.
He turned
I mean,
into
you're
a
not out
horse.
of
now.
earshot.
Make a dwarven lore check.
All right.
Okay. You recognize the symbology. You don't understand the language because it's a dwarven dialect that's been dead for thousands of years.
Okay.
But you are actually confused because you've only seen this symbol in child's fairy tale books that you read when you were a kid.
Okay.
Basically, you're looking at, as far as you know, they're called the Craigspire Dwarf Clan. They are the boogeymen dwarves tell tales of to keep dwarves in line.
They like snatch kids in the night
They
kind
make
of stuff.
Craigslist.
They kidnapped anyone and everyone to work the mines for them because they didn't want to bother doing digging.
Okay, I will convey this.
And they were staunch magic users instead of physical users.
Oh, okay, so it was like a magical hierarchy abducting people for physical labor.
Yes, and
Okay.
they all worship demons.
They
Worship
put this in a
demons.
kid's book.
Yes, they were all warlocks.
They would
Gotcha.
put this in kids' books to tell
Scare
kids.
kids.
Like they'd be like, if you don't act right, the what were they called? The
The Craigrock
Craigspire
dwarves.
dwarves are gonna get you.
Yep,
That's
the
what-
Craigspire dwarves will come and take you in the night and make you dig in their mines
Yeah.
forever.
And
Makes
they'll
perfect
sell
sense.
you on
Very interesting.
Craigslist.
So
Well,
how
I was,
does how does
I was
Eve
about to
feel
say.
about
That was the leader
how
of the
does Eve
Craig
feel about
Spires.
their
The Craig Spires
their-
leader was Craig.
Craig of the Craig and his list.
so how does Eve feel about them worshiping demons?
Thumbs
I
down.
don't like it.
Well, they've been dead for a long time, so.
Yeah. This is just writing on a wall, so
Oh, I just
that I
didn't
can't
know
even
if you.
read.
Oh,
Are we
Yeah,
reading
do
the
you
writing on the
remember-
wall, or we're just looking at it?
Do you remember the death dwarfs that you found in the other mountain, the Lonely Mountain?
Okay.
Yeah.
They were massacred by the Cragrock dwarves because they wanted what they had, the access to the Death Stone.
Craig Rock.
The
They
death
did not
That's why
smell
called
what
the
the Craig Rock had
Craigspire.
cooking.
Craig Spire go and become Brukas. Did they
What was the
become
last
Drugers?
word? Oh,
Excuse
Nobody
me.
knows. They disappeared long ago.
they were a fairy tale. They didn't. Under
The
their
only
understanding,
thing
they didn't exist.
The only thing that Nina can remember about them from the stories is that they all worshipped demons. They had pacts with them because almost all of them were warlocks, but not all. But almost all of them were warlocks. And at the Craigsfire, which is their home and why they're named the Craigsfire Dwarves, is a natural portal to the underworld, to basically hell. And they use that portal to gain demonic patrons for the dwarves in the clan.
I mean, what if this is where the portal is? I mean, that would almost be a reason to be here for them.
Why would they want access to it?
I don't know.
I thought. I mean,
He said that was the wrong place, but he took something.
yeah.
Took like a portal key or something.
Maybe it was an
That's what I
apple.
was thinking.
Why would you think it's
I
an apple?
got the apple,
Why
guys.
wouldn't it be an apple?
Down there.
Could be anything at this.
But why would it be an apple?
All right.
It's
Could
an
be
apple.
poisoned.
I hope it is.
While y'all are chatting and looking around the room, I'm assuming, you notice that there are fresh digs going off in both the left and right directions.
What
And
is
in
it?
the forward direction, there is a previous dig site, and there is no one in there currently, but you can tell that the place has been ransacked.
It ran with the sack in this room.
Did it look like it's only like ransacked like half the height of a regular human?
Like dwarf sized.
That's racist.
It is because
it's
dwarfs are a race.
race specific.
That doesn't make
It
any
is,
sense.
it is race specific. I don't know if you. Yeah.
There's,
All right.
there's,
He's trying to figure out if it was a particular sized person. That's all.
that makes no sense. Still.
Do you
Humanoid.
want to go where they're digging currently, or to the place that's already been done?
Indog, right?
Doug.
Yeah,
You
the
said
bin dug
that
would
they
make
had
sense because that's
dug
where he
something.
probably got
Yeah.
the thing.
Doug
All right.
digs.
You find a chamber that looks like it's like a ritual chamber. It reminds you a lot from that dwarven colony you were in earlier, the Lonely Mountain. And in it, there's a bunch of writings around the area, and you notice that a lot of it is arcane in nature. Some of it is demonic in nature, and you even see a couple of runic symbols that look like the squiggle monsters.
So we can suss out that not the first time the Wildlife have checked out these dwarves.
Well, it would make sense that they may have been originated, like they may have originated and like hung out at the other fortress that we need to go to, and like they spread out, and then this was the dwarven colony that grew from that, and they began worship. Makes sense at least.
Your knowledge of the ancients core was that the reason this wasn't the right place is because the ancient fortress was built because supposedly the dwarves had found something, but you didn't know where the dwarves were. But the reason this isn't the right fortress, there is a fortress the ancients built next to a dwarven fortress because the dwarves had dug underground and found something and the ancients wanted it. So they used their earth powers to make a fortress on top of where it actually was so that the dwarves couldn't force them out.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Can we undo it?
Don't you have
Do
like
we want to
super
undo it?
super Earth powers and stuff? Like you've been moving Earth for a while.
Yeah.
So this place has been ransacked, right? Can we look around to see if there's maybe
Make perception checks.
Yes. I would like to look around.
Perception. Perception checks. Well, doesn't that make sense that Needip would get a 20? Natural 20, everyone, by Need Up Rebarb.
It's gonna for 4.
I mean, read up Rebrab. I can't say the last name. It's not spelled right
Barbwire.
anyway. Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
it is.
Neat up.
Say it again.
Barbwire.
You notice that there is a section of the wall that has had the stonework removed from it.
Okay.
About a 2-foot wide chunk of stone has been removed from the wall.
All right. I'd like to investigate said chunk of wall closer.
All right.
Um,
While you're doing that, Atala and a car notice the center of this room looks like a. You remember underneath the tree in the Lich's lair? Well, a car doesn't remember that, but Hatala does.
Mhm.
Akar notices it and thinks something's odd with it. Hatala notices it looks like the stone research tables that were down in the Lich's lair.
Oh, that gonna piss me off.
And it looks like there's manacles so that someone could be strapped to that table and something done to them.
Even more pissed off. Hey, Core,
Yes.
you see all this stuff pissing me off?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like I'm calm right now?
How do you handle it?
I take the things and the manacles and I'm like throwing them around. This is how I handle it.
Are you using manacles as like nunchucks?
No, I'm not gonna make a whole lot of noise, but it's like no, it looks like somebody was doing the same kind of testing
And
here.
besides, currently you can't move the manacles.
Oh yeah, I'm too tiny. I'm just pointing at it. I would be throwing those around quietly.
Cool
I
story,
have the
bro.
visual, Hatala.
I'll pat Hatala on the head.
You can't. You're on the hood.
Do,
Oh yeah.
does this
Well,
look
I can reach down. You're like on the shoulder. Like where
I'm
are you?
short. I'm
You're
short.
GI Joe size.
so,
But I'm shorter than like I don't think you have that much reach.
I'm
You
like
have
here
short
on my
arms.
shoulder. The hood is right here, right?
If you can roll over a 15, I'll say that you can pat me on the head.
All right.
What's 15?
15 on what? Athletics?
No,
Or
with just a
Just a
D20.
D20.
boo.
He puts 15 coins on the ground and rolls over it.
while they're doing that, does it look like that's been
Ha! You
recently
can't touch me.
used?
Can't touch this.
No, it does not look like it's been used in anyone's lifetime.
Maybe
In fact, you see more tool marks from them digging this area out than you do anything else.
That just means somebody was doing the same kind of tests. There may be a pillar here.
Cool. When y'all are done, I want to look at this hole over here.
that have been what they wanted access to.
Well, the pillar may be, at the other one.
All right. Upon examining the cracks in the wall that were broken, you can tell that there's arcane writing, and your guess is the tablet in the center that's missing was probably the description of a ritual.
Okay.
Do you think
For
that's
what
what
would
he
have
grabbed?
happened in this room?
Because this room is set up for a ritual.
Okay.
Can we examine that area where that? Wait, a car has to examine it. We need. What I'm interested in is if where this was taken, does it look like there's dust where it was, things like that, to see if it was taken recently.
I'll go over and look at it.
All right. When you look at it, the stone behind it is fresh and unaged.
That was the
It-
thing taken. Then I think you're right, a car.
Yeah, I think that's probably what was taken. I'm wondering if he's planning on doing this ritual wherever he went.
We saw him go across the ocean.
Yeah.
And they were heading towards where it's possible the ancients were.
Mm.
I mean, so maybe they didn't find the place he was looking for, but maybe they found something that he could use. But why would Stutala be against him now?
Trying to
And
gain power.
but why would the Squigglies be against each other? Because that's
Because
weird.
they're squigglies.
Well, they need a
No, that
leader.
yeah, they just need. Oh well, yeah, that might be right. They may just be. They don't care who leads and gets them through. They just have whoever has their own intentions. Oh wow, my
You
phone is
notice a couple more drawings on the walls in the area, the corners of the room that aren't as clear, where it looks like this room was used for experimentation on those inflicted with the Kalath.
Koalas.
The dwarves were doing experiments on anyone who was infected with one of the squiggles.
Ugh.
Are the squiggles the koalas?
Yes.
Did
They're like eggs of the Qualith.
so remember from the Lonely Mountain that there at the outpost there was a machine they had to be able to tell who had the squiggle. See any kind of machinery?
Make another perception check, everyone.
Squiggles is the funniest name
Check.
for the worst thing.
There you go.
Two in a
You
row.
did not
On
see
it.
a darn thing. Neither did Winky.
But I got 2 in a row.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Perceptive.
You and Winky are turning to look around, and both of you manage to fall and roll down into the hood area of the cloak.
The hood.
So neither of
So
y'all see anything other than Needup's feet.
so is it
Oh,
because I'm
come on.
standing on top of them now I can see up higher? Is that what the
No.
That's why.
I got it.
You notice a device very similar to the one you found in the mountain, but a much more elaborate looking device, and it definitely looks infernal in construction.
I'm gonna lean down to a car's ear and go, "A car?
No, kids, don't do
It,
that.
is that a fancy oven? Let's go look at that. Go walk over there.
An oven? Oh, Core likes ovens. We'll walk over and look at the contraption.
Now everyone sees it.
Hey,
Is it?
That's not an oven. That's one of those detector things.
Yeah, it looks like this one, in the previous one, it was very mechanical and very mundane in construction, like it was made by dwarves trying to do some magical work. This one looks like it may have been hewn from special materials and enchanted with dark energies.
Have you seen this before? I've
I'm
never
gonna lean
seen.
down to a car and go dibs.
Are we at an airport?
Okay. Yeah.
This thing is just floating there on its own, not attached to anything.
Can I touch it?
I don't like it. I don't
All right,
like
you
it at
touched it.
all.
I pick him
shine it.
up and
You say
I
shine
mean,
on
you got.
Hakala,
I'm
see.
pretty sure you got all kinds of control on
Yeah.
whether or not he can touch that or not.
I'd like to try and touch it.
I let him walk out to my hand.
You're just gonna let him touch it?
I mean,
The car?
it's his thing. I'm,
It's. But this. We don't even
Are
know
you
what it
being the
does.
angel on the shoulder and I'm the devil on the shoulder?
Devil in
He's
Whispering
trying
up
to
from
be a
the
voice of reason.
an angel on the shoulder is worth the devil in the hand.
Yes.
So, anyways, Needip scrambles down the arm and touches it.
Anita, we've talked about this.
He touched the butt.
When Needip touches it, his eyes glow red for a second and he can no longer see.
At
You
all?
deserve this.
Stop it.
Ever.
So how'd that work out, Nita? Are you? What happened?
I'm not used to this. I can see in the dark. Guys. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here still.
That's what happens when you touch
I'm
the
a
butt.
I'm a reach out and follow a car's arm back down to his shoulder.
Okay,
Also,
you try to do
Did
that, and instead you stand there holding on to it.
I can't walk away from it.
You're stuck to it.
I don't
He's got
know.
his fire.
I
He's got
can't
his.
see anything.
He's
Is
got
is he
his
stuck
fire
to it?
ghost
Is his
stick.
hand like stuck to it?
He's just standing there, basically feeling it up.
Oh
Hmm.
Lord. Is he talking? Did he speak when he spoke?
No, he hasn't actually spoken anything yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over and.
I'd
All right,
like
I'm
to.
getting
I'd like
worried,
to.
Akar. Can you pull him back from that thing?
I'd like to focus and see if I can sense anything, like if it's elemental or if this is like purely just evil.
This has nothing to do with any of the natural elements of this
Okay.
world.
Okay.
I go
So
ahead and
I'd like
follow
to try and let go.
Atala's. I'm gonna go ahead and follow Atala's lead and start
But
kind of like,
if he's stuck to
okay,
it, he'll
all right,
fall.
all right, come.
When you pull him away, he finally disconnects and his eyes turn to normal again.
Oh, you have to show
Well,
him
that
down.
was weird.
Can I
What
see?
happened there, buddy?
You can see.
Well, everything
Okay.
went black. Don't touch that thing.
Here's my worry. I wonder if that's how it works. The device is supposed to show whether or not there's a squiggly in someone, right? So what if somebody touches and has to look at it, look at somebody to see whether there's something there?
Oh, like they have to click in. Is anybody?
I'm not following your train of thought, Atala.
Winky okay?
No, Winky's never okay.
He fall?
IRL or oh?
Did Winky fall out of his chair?
Yes, I fell in the chair. Actually,
Okay, so Winky fell off a car.
and that's
He was
gonna.
trying to climb out of the hood and fell off.
Quick, grab
I
one of
fell
the
off-
drawstrings on the hood.
I fell out. I fell off the hood of the car.
Is it that kind of hood?
Nice. He fell off the hood of a car.
Yeah, he landed on the boot.
That's
Oh.
good. That's a good one, Winky. Good job.
Nice.
Waka,
Nicely
waka, waka.
done.
Oh man.
And I got all dust buffled up in here.
Do we see anything? Did anything happen with the device when the dep was touching it?
Nope, it didn't react in any way.
So should we have? Oh, I don't. Okay, look, I'm saying this, but I don't really like what I'm saying. Should we have him touch it again and like look at each of us and see if he sees anything?
I mean, he already got a bunch of cracks. What else can happen?
I can't argue with that. I'll go touch it again.
How else is he supposed to know where he's looking?
Yeah, I was like that. I'll stop.
I don't.
Polo.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how
Marco
it works.
Polo.
I
What
don't
if
even know if
we
it
all
means
touch it?
anything. Like, should we take this?
Marco
Can we take it? Can we put it in a sack and
Polo.
like drag it?
Why can't we just leave
While
it?
you're walking towards it, everyone starts growing back to normal size again.
Did time run out or?
Yes.
Gonna keep
Okay.
holding onto a car's back and just back.
He's like, "Hey, baby."
Sit on his shoulders.
how fast?
Actually,
is the
y'all
transformation?
realize only Nidip has grown back to normal.
Oh.
Oh, it
See
like dispelled it too. Hmm.
So if he touches it again, all he has to do is look at a car, and he can look at all of us.
If he's looking at us, he can test it. I really don't want him to touch it again, but I'm curious about it. The other thing though is the reason I was saying we could put it in a bag is if we bring this to the tree, they have a way to know if people have squigglies. I don't like the magics that's within it and everything, but you know, it's important to know or understand like we don't want to have our tree
Functions. Yeah.
taken over by that.
I'm agreeing with
And Devi
Atala.
could look over it. Maybe he could purify it or something.
That's gonna take too long. Just go touch it.
If we just put it in a sack, it's in a sack.
Can we put it in the sack, Charles? Can we transport this thing back?
Can you?
I don't know.
I try putting it in my sack.
A regular sack or a bag of holding?
Well, I was
would
thinking a
do
bag
a
of
regular
holding, and I
sack.
think that's a
I
bad
was
idea.
thinking a regular sack.
Regular
'Cause
sack with nothing in it.
I don't think this thing in a magical dimension is a good idea.
Because it dispels magic.
Step back, holding my sack.
I'm But we're still tiny. The only people who can actually do something like that is a
He
car.
had this tiny
And-
sack. He was like, "Yeah, this wasn't gonna work anyway, guys." I did the
Well, Needham,
measurements.
you're large now.
All right. Should I use the spell and shrink myself back down?
And we're trying to
when
see if
we're
it'll
on our
go in a
way out,
sack.
Oh
when
yeah.
we're on our way
Do you have
out,
a regular sack on you that you could just see if, like, when you wrap it around it, can it move, or is it stuck here?
Okay. I will attempt to
Is Lena here?
sack the thing.
Stack
You
the
attempt
butt.
to sack it.
you did
Yes.
sack.
All right, you put the sack around it, and then the sack passes through it.
Hmm.
I don't
And
think
it,
we're gonna be
and
able
it
to transport it.
flashes almost an angry color for a second when that happened.
Red eyes. Never mind.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight this thing too much. If it's even just a little bit difficult to put in a sack, I'm leaving it here.
It
We
has.
don't got
a
time. We
pers-
got to move on.
Yeah,
Like,
we gotta move.
It might be like Needip's. It might be like Needip's paper opener or a letter opener. So it has somebody inside of it.
all right. Was there anything else interested in here we know taken?
Yeah. Okay.
Anything that might pique our interests? Anything that might be important to note down?
What was taken? I missed
The tablet that was for the
Greg's
ritual.
tablet?
We don't know what.
the Craigslist.
I don't know about that. I
Uh,
assume it was probably a dwarven tablet, probably made by them in a ritual that they
Gotcha.
maybe
Okay.
used to test people with squigglies. I don't know.
do
But it
you
was down
still?
here, and we had the little thingies where the people were
Need it.
chained up, whatever.
You
Yeah.
see your message, Nita?
No. Sorry.
He's not paying attention.
I really don't like the clicking. Jesus.
I'm going to comment on its dwarven construction and then try and touch it again.
Okay. You touch it, and it is now in both of your hands, and you can't see anymore.
It's in both of his hands.
I'm just holding it.
Yeah. He
All
reached
right.
out one way to touch it, and now it's in both of his hands.
So I want to. Let me check and see something first.
Does he know where we are and he turns to look at us?
I mean, technically, you don't have to know where we are. If he just kind of scans the room, I mean, eventually he would look at all of us at some point. I would assume if you're just scanning a room.
Well, yeah, can I do a perception check and see if I sense anything around me? I know you say I don't see anything, but can I like hear or smell anything?
We can move in front of his eyes. We know where he's looking.
Yeah.
You stand in front of him.
Go up in front of I got Anita
Cling
and I
onto
just
his
wave my hand
beard.
in front of his
We're
face.
still on a car. Well, no, you're not. You fell off the
Since
car.
I rolled 3 nat 20s in a row, can I see
I'm
something?
gonna have to check your coding for the game first.
He's cheating.
I don't know how I'm doing that.
The odds, man, it's crazy.
Dad, do you even know what you're looking at if you look at code?
Yes, depending on which code it is, I can understand HTML. I can understand C++. A little bit of Fortran, but I hate it with a
Does
passion.
that work?
And
Did you do it?
I
typed,
did
he
it.
typed in a different language.
Yeah. Don't actually type it.
Well, I
Say
just
what you're doing.
I speak the word open in Dwarven to see if it opens.
Okay. He actually says a dwarven word. Who understands dwarven?
I've
That's
been trying
why
to.
I did it that
This
way,
guy.
seeing it.
I do not know it though.
And everyone
At this
watching.
time.
So Core is the only one that knows it.
Yeah, I've just been trying to learn it for a while.
Hold on a second.
I now know open.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, that's true. I know there's a possible
Jeff
four-letter
Jeff
word.
might know open. The car don't know it.
Yes,
A car knows a jar.
We asked Will what he said, and he
Meetup
says,
says something in Dwarven, and a red eye opens in the middle of the mirror.
"Oh my god!"
Meetup, you can see now.
All right.
Everything
going
is
to look
tinted
at everybody.
crimson, and everything is tinted crimson and kind of wavery, like little motes are coming off of everything you look at.
Okay.
So the thing he's holding opened.
Yes, an eye opened in the middle of it.
Oh my god! What the heck?
What do you see, Nadip?
What do you see with your dwarven
Uh,
eyes? I mean, your cube eye.
I don't know. What do I see with my cube eye?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
ask
run around the room, and you see the room not broken.
Not broken. So like it's an original.
past eyes.
Reverse
Yes,
upside
and you
down.
even see that there were candelabras in the room lit up.
Okay. I'll convey all this just as I'm walking around.
There's a table here. There's a
Do I
chair
feel-
right there.
Do I feel pulled to any particular area?
No. You can see shadows of where all the your friends are standing.
Just shadows?
Yeah.
Because
Well, that's
are you
interesting.
Are you saying this? Or are you just thinking?
Yes, I'm gonna be pretty much, because it's such a
So we
overwhelming
didn't have
experience. I'm pretty sure
shadows.
he would just
Okay,
be
so
speaking out.
are you seeing into the shadow realm, or like in the past of the shadow realm, or something?
How? I thought we did. We don't
Not
have
sure.
shadows, so how would that work?
We have shadows.
We don't have
Our
shadows.
shadows have
They
come
are
back.
shadows. You
Yeah,
are
he's seeing
shadows.
the room. He just told you he's seeing the room in its pristine state.
Yeah.
Like into the past, but like shadow versions.
What does Hatala
Is
look
it because
like?
you don't? Is it because y'all don't exist in the past, and so this is just the shadows of you represented?
Well, is this okay? So when we asked, when we were trying to find something, we were trying to see a warning device. It doesn't necessarily mean this is a warning device. It's just a device we found.
True.
So
You are looking at one of the shadows, trying to figure out what you're looking at. And as you look at it, it's almost like the room turns to shadow and the person turns to real.
Okay.
I-
And
Jeez.
now the only thing you see is that one person.
Needup's
Okay.
nickname is now Shadow Seer. I
maybe it
guess.
has to do with a focus.
I'm gonna focus on that. Let's see. I'll focus on Hatala.
Okay? It takes you a while to scan around, but you find Tala, and it shows her, and you can see that there is a little smudge in the vision of her that's not on any of the other people you looked at.
All right. I'd like to look closer at the smudge.
You can see that that smudge is slowly chipping away.
Like it's breaking
The
apart.
West.
It's fading.
It's the West.
I'd like to like lick my thumb and
No.
like attempt to scrub it out.
Have you seen Stranger Things?
Yes.
You know how little pieces float off and go up into the air? That's what's
Oh,
happening.
okay. Okay.
Like it's magically breaking away.
I'm actually thinking of more like the Zelda game where the
It turns into
Twilight
dust.
Princess.
goes-
Twilight, yeah, the
Yeah,
Twilight.
that. I remember
works
that
well.
too, but I'd forgotten about it.
And it goes. I don't know how I remember how it sounds.
Yeah, it
And you
does
can
make a
see
noise like.
this smudge there looks like a pale 2D picture of a squiggle that is breaking apart.
It's the rest of the Quillith
Okay.
because remember the king said she still had a
Yeah,
little
it still
bit
had remnants, but
remaining.
the fact that he just said that it is disappearing, I am
Go into the Twilight Realm.
inwardly cheering because I don't want to give away our location to the bad people.
While you are focusing, you
Mhm.
can feel the mirror like it is charging up, aiming at the squiggle bit.
Is it gonna destroy the squiggles?
I'm
Is it
gonna
going to
just
kill
say.
me?
I'm gonna say hold still, and that'd be it. And I'm gonna wait and see what this charge does.
The
Do you
eye
think-
is looking at you, Hatala. It's glowing brighter and brighter until almost like a pale red beam strikes you on your shoulder.
Ah!
And you notice there's no more squiggle mark there.
Got it. Hatala, you're clean.
Squiggle killer.
All right.
That was-
Now, What do I
They're
do with
saying
this thing?
it's
Because I can't
awesome.
just walk around in shadow vision all the time.
Can I see it? No, never mind.
No, I think we need to isolate exposure to this because
Ask it what it wants to do.
You've
It's
got
got
a,
a
Guys.
personality.
This is the most powerful thing we've ever found in this entire adventure. We
Yeah,
cannot lose
it's
it.
definitely not the paints that we found.
I wonder if I can make a staff to house it.
Hey, you have to ask it
Why
what it
don't you
wants to
do
do
like the
because it
king
has a
and convert it into
personality.
an eye? So why don't you
And
try
put it
putting
in
it in
his
your
head.
bag?
All right, I'm going to say this word in Dwarven.
Huh?
That looks like
Okay.
XLE 90 degrees.
All right, he said the word, and the eye blinks twice, closes, and the entire thing shrinks down into a little medallion.
Why didn't it shrink into an
Oh,
eyeball so
that's
it could get in his
cool.
eye?
Well, like toss it up and say, toss up in the air, say that's nifty, and like catch it and like put it in my pocket.
Doesn't it have a personality or something like that?
I'm going to tell you right now, y'all, this is the coolest thing that we have come across. And I'm not. What?
Shh.
Sorry.
There's
I got
guards right
excited.
there.
If they got squigglies in them, he could shoot them right out of them.
Actually,
He has to charge, bro.
should I pull it back out of my pocket and do that?
It took you a very long time to do that.
And
Oh.
I had to stand still. So
And so we just got to get them to line up, and over the course of like 3 weeks, we can get through them all.
what we got to do is be like, there's a free buffet.
And
Come
all
to
it
the
did was
buffet.
remove the taint.
Yeah, it didn't remove the squiggly. It removed the
How?
taint of the
But
squiggly.
it possibly could. I mean, we don't know how powerful it is.
But it would have to charge more.
How do we know? We don't know. Now, granted, I'm a little still worried about how the dark magics that are within it, but I think it's going to be a good idea to have Neetup at least look at it and make sure it's not dangerous
All right.
to
Well,
use.
I
Good now, Will.
suggest that if we don't need to get anything else out of this room, we might need to
Trying for
start
a long time myself.
head back because
Did he like fart?
No,
we need to head back because Needup's big
taint it.
and I don't need everybody else to. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder to sneak us out of here if we're all
Remember,
large.
y'all bought 2 of each
Yeah,
potion.
we have enough potions to get everybody back up. We were anticipating the possibility of needing a
Just
second
fast
set.
travel out of here.
Yeah, we've been to the location before.
You notice in the area of the room needed when you're looking around with your regular vision now.
Okay.
There's an area where someone has set up to a station where they have some pens, some ink, and scraps of paper in the area.
Okay.
Do you
I'd
think
like to
they're
go take
like
a closer look at that and see if
Yeah,
there's anything of
whatever they
interest.
wrote, they took with them.
Oh. Is there any charcoal?
No, they used a fountain, a ink pen. They don't leave indentions.
Do
Oh.
you think they did the same thing and they're writing events that happened in the past?
Thanks for the hint, Eve. I was on the same wavelength.
Huh?
Go ahead and say it again, Winky. I don't think they were listening. They were still
Sorry.
talking about their cleverness
I
earlier.
I
Sorry,
said,
guy.
do you think they were writing down what happened in the past in this room using the stone? If
That's
that's
an
what it does.
interesting thought there. If it does look into the past, could they have been watching it? Like the actual
Was the
past?
stone hidden behind the door?
No, the stone was just floating there in the room.
Okay.
They probably
They
didn't know
left
how
it.
to use it. They're not dwarves.
There's
It's true.
dwarves walking around, aren't there?
No,
Oh.
those dwarves are dead. They've been long gone.
Or they could
What-
be.
This is the old settlement.
He just pulled another Minotaur queen.
I'd like to talk to it.
Or
It's dead.
Yeah, let me talk to the queen.
or they were trying to study it to figure out how to fix use it, and they were noting down what they figured out. And
They may have been afraid of it.
if
Yeah,
you're
So far,
afraid
the
of,
only one that's tried to touch it has been a dwarf.
can I try to touch it?
No, we
In the
don't need a
pocket,
bunch of big
apparently.
people. Reaches in the pocket.
No.
Hang on just a second. Hang on. Um, Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should tip this later. I don't want your magic to be dispelled too.
Yeah,
I don't
we
want to
drank our
waste.
potions. Let's go.
Don't want to waste the potion.
How much time has passed so far?
Yeah, do we need to drink a second set of the
Y'all
potion?
probably had about 20, 30 minutes pass.
And it lasts an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Think we can make it back out
Because
without
it only
let's
took
just
you about
fast
10
travel.
minutes to get down here.
How many minutes?
About 10.
Yeah. Do we want to check out those other places they were digging, or do you think it's just they were looking for something else?
Well, we have time and we have more potions.
Yeah.
Do we want to waste time?
We know where they want to go. Figure it out there. I mean, we're pretty much just going to where we know more.
I'm okay with ignoring the new pathway because I feel like we got a lot of information here. There might be something there.
But let's go see
I'm
what the other was first.
Yeah, I'm okay with because we're planning on destroying these people
Yeah,
here,
we
right?
can we
So
can we can go back and check it if need be. But yeah, I think we got what we needed from here.
we wanted to make sure we understood what they took from here. We know that now. And Needip has a nifty little evil device,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm sure makes him very happy.
Okay, so y'all just leave?
I think so, yeah. That's where I'm sitting. Hey, let's hear from the two that don't do much, but y'all agree? Y'all have any reason to think that we should go to any of the other paths?
What do you mean the two don't do much?
No, that say
Don't
much.
say much.
There's a
Oh,
difference.
I believe if we go to the new path, there may be more enemies we may encounter
So are you wanting to
if that.
fight enemies or you wanted to avoid
Or
enemies?
but if we don't, we might not figure something out or find something. There's a risk, but there's also a reward.
Yeah. Well, we plan on coming back and destroying this place anyway. So, are you saying you want to do it now, or you want to wait? Which
Whole army?
I mean, we're planning on at least raising this place, but it could get destroyed. Like I wouldn't be surprised at all if our battle collapses this, because that's just kind of how things go.
I say we
We try
I say we
to
check it
save
out.
some of them though.
I say we check it
You
out.
mean like tell them that we're about to attack them?
No, like try to wrangle them up so we can heal them.
Oh,
Oh,
'Cause
with
they're
the cool
blast them.
little thing he found.
Because their problem is not that they're
Well,
bad. They're
so
just
we need
infected.
to understand how it
They're just
works.
misunderstood.
Do we
If
want
we
to?
can get
Yeah.
somebody,
So
if we
we
can get,
leave,
yeah.
bring that to the tree, study it, figure out how to use it, help these people.
Easiest
Oh,
way
that's a lot
we
different
say
than what I was thinking. I was thinking we
So
were going to
it was giving me
choke someone out and
instructions
abduct
and
them and then try to experiment on
Did
out
it
like right
say that
now.
it was
it
good or evil?
it didn't say anything like that. It just
should
was
ask
like,
it.
it was more of a need to feel like a need to speak, and it was like pulling me to say certain words. So it's got some kind of sentience to it to be able to communicate.
Now, when that was happening, was it forcing you to do it?
No, it was
Controlling you,
suggesting it.
or
It was a
okay?
whisper,
Well, see
but I didn't
that
want to
you no,
trigger
that
you.
doesn't make me feel comfortable
Yeah.
because that
I knew it. That's why I didn't say the word. But you pushed me, so here you go. It was a whisper. Careless
So-
whisper.
It destroyed your Quel'Tha.
But guys,
Yeah.
so the theory here is to see the past. It seems to only see it as it looks at something. So that
is it stuck at a certain time period, or is
Do
it
you
stuck?
think?
I mean
Do you
Does
think?
that does that move with it?
Do you think it's an eye of a Titan?
It's probably demonic.
Oh, that's a good point. because the demonic stuff kind of destroys it.
Destroys. Yep. Scholar Eve for the win.
See, and this is why she doesn't talk a lot, because when she does talk, she drops the
Does she,
amplifying voice device.
Tacos.
does she have to go find it?
All right,
I mean, again,
I'm
just
good with
ask it.
leaving. We're gonna sit here and talk for 30 minutes and be out of juice.
Because I mean, we don't know if we're going to need these things again. I mean, they're pretty handy. So if we can get out without having to drink
Well,
another
they're
potion,
relatively cheap, so you can buy them again easily.
yeah,
Right,
Then we flip a coin.
and we're playing. I mean, we got armies coming to this place, y'all. We just
Yeah.
need to figure out how we're gonna deal with it when that happens.
yeah.
Like Eve said, maybe there's a possibility here we can free these people from squigglies.
Were there
Is it-
anything written on any of the papers that were still here?
Or back to his books again.
I mean, I
That
think
was
there's some
paper.
digging tools here as well. Were they using like you said, try to see the past and dig in the right spot?
Trying to find a treasure.
Or you're saying to pull it back out, look around, see if there's anything important that we might be able to get from here?
Because you can't see the past of anything down here unless you're down here.
Yeah.
But again, like they probably
Oh, I'm kind of for that. We got the time. If we just keep guard, need it, take a look around, see what the past things look like, see if there's anything else of value
Currently,
down here.
there's the paperwork in one corner of the room. There's a bunch of tools on the ground, and then there's the hole in the wall that used to be a thing.
Maybe you can look in the past and see what was whole.
What was in the hole?
Why don't you look at the papers in the past? There might have been something on the papers.
Maybe you could look at the tools in the past. Maybe they won't have rest on them.
That made no sense.
It did make sense, but it was useless.
We still have drank the potion, so we just need to.
You and a car are the only two big ones.
Yeah, we haven't done anything.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can stand next to the entrance and be like, "Guys, they're coming!" Just yell it out as loud as I can.
And then he can run in the room saying, "I'm a real boy."
I'll take a look at. I'll stand watch at the door and let Peyton Nita do his thing with the cube.
Somebody with a sword go guard the door, and if anybody tries to come, stab their toes.
I mean, I got that for sure.
Why don't you just smash your toe?
Mm-hmm.
All
No,
right,
no,
so
that-
Yeah,
what do you need?
there you go. Ooh,
Just have to do one toe at a time.
God, get the brick. The stupid brick.
Okay, nothing hurts worse
So,
than stubbing your toe.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
pull the mirror out of my pocket and go into trance state and just start. What do y'all want me to focus on first?
Well,
Papers.
looking in the hole is good, and then looking at the papers is good.
All right, we'll
When
do
you
it in that
pull it
order.
out, it's still a medallion.
Okay. I'll say travel again in Dwarven.
It can't shrink any further.
Oh, open in Dwarven.
It opens up and the eyes open.
We had
again.
an
Okay.
accent set for Dwarven, didn't we?
Me?
Was it Australian?
Felt like it was either Russian or German.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I don't remember.
Whoopin'.
you are now looking through the eye again, and everything looks strange. What do you aim
Alright.
it towards?
We will look at the hole in the wall and see what was there before it was a
All
hole.
right. You look at the hole, and as you look at it, you see it like rewind to there's the thing on the wall, and someone comes forward and slices with their hand, cutting gouges out of the wall and pulling the chunk out.
Okay.
Was it?
Like they took
Does
the
it
hand and
look-
went. Shh.
Hey, y'all aren't there.
Well,
Chill.
are you? You said you were talking out loud. You're not
Not
talking
yet.
out loud now. Okay,
Not
fine,
yet.
fine.
Jeez.
You got to be clear with this stuff.
And the only thing you see is a large man with wings.
I have the conch
Ooh, can I
shell
get
right
some?
now. Okay.
I want some
You
wings.
shut your mouth. You don't bring up no conch shell. Them glasses, buddy.
What you gonna do? Beat me to death?
That's what happened.
All right. So after that slight buzz, um, so guy
Large
walked
guy?
up and like sliced it out. Did it
Yeah.
look like it was elemental usage, or did it look like he was just using his hand and was just like
He
cutting?
literally
Hey.
used his hand to gouge the wall and cut the section of the wall out.
Was
Okay.
there anything on the wall?
We don't know none of this because he ain't telling us.
I'm about to.
The
Yes,
wall is
Winky.
definitely a ritual, and you
Okay.
do not know what the ritual does or explains because you don't understand that kind of thing. But
Right.
it definitely is arcane magic, and it definitely is a ritual involving a squiggle infected person.
Who has the highest arcane
Not me.
knowledge? A car?
Atala.
I have
Keep
plus
forgetting
15.
about all my studying over here.
I
Hey,
think Atala.
I think it's just by like points though.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you
call
got
out
like
to
8 point on
Hatala.
me.
Yeah, it's not by much.
I'll call out to Hatala. Come here.
What?
Oh, we're still in talking
I'm
distance
gonna
from
reach
everyone.
out and grab you by the shoulder and see if I can
You can't.
somehow
You got
let
both
you.
hands on the mirror.
Well, can I take one hand off the mirror and see if?
Every time
Apparently
you
not.
try, it doesn't work.
Well, there needs to be a way where the mirror turns into glasses and you can see through the glasses.
That's cool.
All right. I'm gonna ask for you to explain some basics about rituals and see if I can.
You want me
There's
to
no way
give
for you
you
to
an
keep
entire
talking
schooling of
describe
Arcana?
rituals.
Well, I didn't know if there were things that I could point out about the structure that maybe allow Hatala to identify it. Okay.
No.
All right. So there's a ritual here. He cut something out of the wall and took it,
All right, that's similar to what we already thought, so at least that's confirmed.
and
Did
then
you tell him about the guy with wings?
yeah, I'll tell him about the guy with wings.
Ooh, that
He didn't-
guy.
Oh, that guy! I hate that guy.
I want a piece of that guy.
What
Isn't-
guy?
Like his wings, like
Yeah, deep
dipped
fried.
in-
Actually, yes.
They look
Wait,
delicious.
What guy? What guy are you talking about?
Birdman, attorney at law. I don't know.
Technically, Dragon Man, attorney at law.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when we went in the Lonely Mountain. When we first ever encountered Willem, there was a guy with like wings. He like has magic and whatnot, and he's just he made it hard to get to that area.
It may have
Ooh,
just been
that guy. Y'all
apoxia from
told me
the
about that
elevation.
story. That's right. Yeah,
He
that
said he got
guy.
his wings from Buffalo Wild.
Now from Red Bull.
Did you say Breath of the Wild or Buffalo Wild?
He said
Because
Buffalo.
both would be fun.
Okay, so what else do you look at?
The papers.
All right. You look at the papers and you see a cultist scribe sitting at the station drawing down everything that was in the room.
Oh, okay. So they just
And
took
as he's
down what
sitting
it was.
there, you see a small black skull float around him.
Oh,
Is it Pim?
it's
And
Pim,
then
right?
Willem comes up, puts his hand on the scribe's shoulder, and you can see power flow out of Willem, killing the scribe.
What?
What?
I can't describe this situation to you. It's pretty
And
bad.
then he grabs Pim and puts him back in a bag
He grabs a pin?
that's on his belt. And then he takes all the papers with him and shoves them in the same bag with the skull.
So
Study
those
these.
So those
Can
papers and
you
pins
see
is
some of the
Buffalo-
stuff that was written down?
Yeah, where was he
are you-
drawing?
Like what stuff was
just-
in the room?
He was just
Anything
drawing the
important?
room.
No, it said it was a list of stuff.
This could have been
Did
Craig's
I-
list.
He
Did I
copied
pay-
all the runes in the room.
Yeah.
Oh, the runes.
Runes.
Well,
not
that are
runes.
still
In the
here.
ritual itself.
So Hatala, you need to get out of the
Are-
hood and
Are
go.
those still there? Those are right there.
So wait,
Yeah, there
does
should be.
does the
I'd like
skull
to
got
study over those then.
if we
I'll
go
help
talk
you.
to to the floating skull, do you think he'll know about this?
Study over what?
There's
The runes.
runes written down on the papers.
The papers were taken
No.
by Willem.
No, I
There
thought
are
there were.
runes on the
Oh.
walls, right?
Okay, so they wrote down the runes
that
that
were
were
on the
on the
walls
walls, but
on
the walls
paper
were destroyed by the dude with the wings.
completely.
I don't know. I can
Or
only see what Charles says I can see.
did he only cut out the ritual out of the wall?
I don't know.
The only thing left is the basic history of this room, not actual magical writings.
But we could at least tell what this room was used for,
For
but not
experimenting on Quillalith, that's all you know.
okay. That's all we know.
And
Okay,
the actual ritual itself
has
was
been
copied
removed.
down, and the guy who copied it was then murdered, and then the copies taken along with the original.
Can I focus on? Well, no, I don't have a free hand, do I?
Hayden S. Not Hayden.
Can I
Need it.
cast Mage Hand?
What are you trying?
Don't you need a free hand to cast a magic thing?
What's the
Well,
point of you
depends
having
on
Mage Hand if you
how
can't
it
have a
takes.
third hand?
It depends on it's somatic and so somatic is
Because I could write using Mage Hand, right? You can manipulate an object.
Need it.
It's
Ask-
somatic, so you do have to have your hands free.
Yeah.
Need to ask the little what is it, the little mirror to become a monocle and then see if it works when you put it on.
Say monocle. in
Yeah,
Dwarven.
start saying random words in Dwarven. Is there? Could I say like transfer? No. Because you'd think that
Into glasses.
there'd need to be a way to like convey this information. Can I share it?
You don't have any ability to do such a thing.
Just
You
hit the
can't-
share
Just
button.
click on
Can
the
I say the
screen
word-
share button.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I say airdrop in Dwarven and see if it?
Yeah, clearly that's not going to work. So
Okay.
let's move on.
Yeah, we're moving on. It was a ritual. I don't know it because I don't know rituals, but they took it, so it must have been important. So
Yeah,
they're up to no good.
Basically, you can describe enough information that, as far as the arcane lore of Hatala can understand, the ritual is some kind of purification ritual to remove the influence of Aquilal. You don't
so
know if
maybe
it
it's
kills it or if it just makes it so that it can't do anything. You don't know how it works because you can't see the actual runes. If you found it though, you could probably figure out how to do the ritual yourself.
is the thing in your hands the result of this ritual?
It does not. There is nothing in the ritual he looked at that looked like the thing.
Okay.
It is not part of it. It looks like it is a separate item.
Can you like fast forward through time and figure out when this item was put here, or
You
when
mean
it
rewind
arrived?
in time?
Well, I mean, the
All right,
item
let me try.
from where he's looking at right now, the item from where he's looking right
See,
now.
Say-
The,
imagine him.
I say enhance in Dwarven, yeah. And then say no. It doesn't
Enhance.
work that way, dummy. Yeah, enhance.
but I mean, from what he's describing, this item was not in the room at the time that he's seeing, so it would have to be forward in time from the time that he's looking at. So when did this
Well,
Enhance time.
is that
artifact
true?
arrive? That's what I'm thinking based off what he's talking about, because he's saying that nothing in the
Couple
ritual
times.
has this item, so apparently it wasn't in the room at the time.
It could have been in the room at the time, but it just wasn't part of the ritual, and they didn't touch it because probably every time they touched it, somebody died. I don't know.
Possible.
But it wouldn't be bad. I mean, if he was looking around here and seeing candelabras, it means he was seeing further back in time at some point. So, what is dictating what time period he is seeing?
I like to go forward. Say forward or something like that.
How is it supposed to see the future?
I
He's
meant
not.
like
I don't think he's
forward.
not trying to see the future. He's trying to see from forward from the point that you were already seeing. You see, sir, this is now. This is
Yeah.
now. This is happening right now.
When
It
will
What about
doesn't-
now
now?
begin?
What
Isn't
I'm
that in the past
yeah,
now?
what I'm saying is if this item wasn't in the room from what you're seeing, when did it arrive here? Who put it here? How did it get here? Maybe we can find something from that point that might
Unfortunately,
help us.
you can't look at itself.
It's a mirror.
What
It
if what if we
sees.
had two mirrors?
So it was
Guys, it's
here.
been here the entire time. It's showing us what it saw. It can
It's the
only show
mirror
us
on the
the past
wall.
of in this room.
Oh, well, that's
Why are you
not as
shaking your head,
useful.
Eve? Why are you shaking your head, Eve? If you thought of this earlier, you could have said something.
Oh wait, did you? Oh no, you didn't.
She's over there thinking, I seen the movie Primer. I know how real time travel works.
Nerd.
I
Still,
like
tell
that
it.
movie.
It is a good movie.
That makes sense though. It's the mirror on the wall.
So it.
And
Okay.
Nidip is apparently the fairest of them all.
Of course. Was there ever a doubt?
He's the beardiest of them all, is what it is.
Hmm.
Technically, out of all of us, I rolled the highest on that check.
Beardiest?
No.
So there's the potential that we could look far enough back that we could actually see the ritual in work.
And process. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's a good
All
thought.
right,
I'll do that.
all right, yeah, you go ahead and do that, and if not, I will try touching it.
You look at the table.
Yes.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
yes.
You look at the table and you can see a being strapped to the table. It's covered with tentacles and it looks like a person that has been infected with a koala,
Like
and
fully
there are
infected though.
fully infected. It's ready to burst.
Gotcha.
And
Well,
a group
That
of
sounds fun.
dwarves are chanting around it, and they perform a ritual using arcane means.
they put
Okay.
the they put the
But
cannons.
the arcane means are using infernal ingredients, and you can see that there is at least one demon in the room with them.
Okay.
That's what the mirror was turned into. No.
And when the ritual is completed, all of the Koalalith parts stop moving, and the person is still there.
Okay.
Excuse you.
Did they
But it looks like
survive
the
the process?
tentacles are still there, but the Koalalith is no longer active.
Okay, so it's possible. Two things I'm thinking right now.
Okay.
One, he's getting rid of it so nobody can use it. Two, he's going to use it on himself. And if he
Who,
does
me?
that, no, Willem. And if he
Oh.
does that, it solves our problem. Except for Statala. Crap.
Tala is full blown.
As you're hanging around the room before you put that thing up, you notice all of a sudden you see Willem walking across the room and breaking open a small wooden crate in the corner. And inside of it is a piece of a blue, it looks like a blue finger.
What?
Is it a Titan finger?
Yep, he picks it up and you see him sit there holding it, and his hand shakes a little bit and it turns into a thing for his hand.
Mm.
He starts picking his nose with it.
It turns into a thing like foam finger kind of thing.
No, it wrapped around his hand like a brazier.
Nita, you're making some pretty interesting sounds over there. What's going on?
I'll convey everything that just happened.
So now I have to have the oven to be able to counteract his
But
gauntlet.
what was the blue?
Jesus
The blue is what?
Christ.
Water?
Mm-hmm.
Water. Oh, I'm trying to remember the history, y'all.
Right.
Water.
Is
Water
the cabinet still
Wind.
there?
Wind was the one the elves were with, right?
Yes, they
Or was
betrayed.
water?
They betrayed
Okay.
him.
Is the cabinet
They
still...
betrayed the wind one, and then the
Uh,
water was one of the first ones just killed by the earth, correct? Or is that wrong? Or was Earth
He was
killed
not one of
first?
the first ones
Wind
killed.
was definitely the first.
What are y'all talking
Water may
about?
have been
And
the
then
third.
fire.
Yeah.
Then fire. Okay. So what?
is
Water. Hmm.
is
Water
the
was with the Elves.
Yeah, but
is
they were bad too, right? Like,
Yes, they were completely evil. They still are.
is is the door that he opened to get to the blue finger still there?
There's bits of debris in the corner of the room that he described.
I'll walk over to the debris and search it. Take a
Trying to find
while.
Inside
like
of
a
it is a box that looks like at one time would have been made of ethereal wood.
I'm gonna open the box somehow.
the box is broken,
All the
buddy.
pieces
Two
are
pieces.
splintered around the room.
Oh,
Hey, what about the
He
tools? Did we
smashed the
ever look at the
box to get the
tools?
finger.
but he
He
said there
he
was
has
a
not looked at the
box.
tools yet. He has not checked to see
No.
if the rust goes away.
He
How?
said they're the remains of the box.
Okay, so you look at the tools now.
Yes.
You see a group of cultists digging their way into this room, clearing things out, and they get really excited when they see the wall with the writings on it, and then they find the pedestal and they find the box in the corner, and Willem comes in and tells everyone to start digging in other locations while he studies this room, and a scribe comes in to sit down and start writing.
So you need like a focus object. Winky, what are you trying to do with that box over there? Those pieces?
I'm gonna find all the pieces to the box. It's just
Oh,
the
you're looking for all the pieces?
yeah.
Or
I'm
just like
gonna,
walking around the room picking up ethereal wood?
yes.
It's not a bad idea. So you're just collecting them and putting them in a bag?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
what's your goal? What's your plan?
I'm gonna fix the box.
Okay. What do you do now? Need it?
Let's see.
Tools.
Oh my
He looked at the
goodness.
tools.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
looked at
that's
the
the code.
tools.
They were using the tools.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they used the tools. They dug into this area. Then
Mhm.
Willem came, started studying it, and told him to go dig somewhere else.
Oh.
That was what we were told.
Oh.
And the
Okay.
images you see do not include audio, it's just video, basically.
Gotcha.
When your
But you
when,
infer you
Holograms.
told them to go somewhere else.
It's
when your
just
headphones
holograms.
when your headphones are broken when you own a
In
desktop
fact,
computer.
I imagine the quality of the video is a lot like did you see Prometheus when they were looking at the holograms, the security holograms?
Mm-hmm.
That.
Exactly.
Is it so it's really bad?
I'm sorry. Did you hear something?
What? I'm so confused. I haven't watched the movie. What is the quality?
I don't know. Just being silly. Just messing with you. Okay. We've looked at the tools. Looked at the room. What do we need to do next, guys?
Leave after I get all these box
You've
pieces.
got about, you guess, 15 more minutes before the original potions wear out.
Oh, crap. But for the original potions.
It's
Okay.
gonna take about 10 minutes to get out of here, so we got about 5
Winky,
more
are you
minutes.
still small?
Yes.
He's just
He's
running
a-
around the room.
He's like running and picking up pieces and shoving them in his bag of holding.
The splinters getting.
Well, all the pieces would fit in there perfectly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just it's just whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
whoop.
Eep! Eep!
Did you fall? She fell
We
over.
vanished and come back sideways.
Spider-Man.
Elijah, I posted in the general what the holograms look like.
My phone did that earlier. It just like disconnected me.
Is it like every 48 minutes?
Ooh.
I've seen that and I know how to fix that.
Ow.
You have
With
to
your
turn
face.
off graphics hardware. For some reason, graphics hardware caused it to disconnect every 45 minutes exactly.
I thought it was an hour.
Or an hour,
And-
whatever it was. I turned
Is
off
that time frame?
graphics acceleration hardware and it worked fine.
Now you got a clicking problem or something.
He ain't wrong.
Yeah.
I think
You
he's
got-
got a. I think you've got a fan in your room,
And like the audio picks it up like
and it's
right at the
picking
end
it
of his
up,
thing.
and it's picking it up occasionally.
Sounds like a typewriter, a crab, and chattering teeth.
A crab. The
It's the only
chattering
thing
teeth. I can see the chat. He's got a chattering teeth under his.
So what do you do?
I don't
Anything
know.
else
What do
need
we
to
want to
in
look at,
here,
guys?
or- I mean, we probably. Do we want to look in the newer area? Are we interested in that at all? Because
I think we should
Look
come
everywhere
back
we can
and then
look
look
that the
at it.
mirror may have seen.
Right.
Honestly, I kind of think that he told them to go dig somewhere else because he wanted them out of the room.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that at
Yeah.
all.
So I think that
And
those
the
are just
mirror
kind
can
of
only show us probably where it was.
yeah.
I do think that's a very logical thing.
Guys, do you think it's shown us where or what it saw or what it wants us to see? Does that make sense?
Saw. I
No.
don't.
Like,
What
is
it
it a
saw.
tool or is it sentient?
Well, you're gonna know that better than us because we have not heard it speak.
Well, I
I
mean, it's
think
or
it's.
whispered
anything.
to me. I
I think
think I know what
it's
it's called, but I can't say its name.
the
What
what?
does that mean?
Why can't you
Like,
say it? Is it that bad?
You not
is its name Voldemort?
demonic?
No, I can say Voldemort. That's not a big deal.
The man with no nose.
But I can't say.
Wait, who's Voldemort?
Thank you very much.
I'll be here till Thursday. I mean, if thinking we're good, we can head on out.
Yeah, let's leave because after I cut these box pieces.
And if we need to, we can come back for a more thorough investigation after we do all this, guys. Foreshadowing.
Hopefully.
So
Was-
we're all in all heading out. Is that the consensus?
I
Yep,
think
let's
so.
fast travel out of here.
So time.
All right.
We
timeline
can't
wise?
fast travel from this location.
Let me get my pit boy
There's
out.
enemies nearby.
There are enemies nearby.
So
I can't
Nita
sleep
has to
either.
take another potion.
Yes.
Okay, you take the potion
Yes.
and a car. Start making your checks.
Woo! Here we go.
Just don't write any you can't cash.
Right. Oh.
Gosh, why am I cursed with this?
Wow.
All
I
right,
was
you make
finally
it back
happy
to that
for a
guard.
car's roll when I saw that 15, and then I was like, wait, that wasn't
Make
him.
another one.
Make it past the first guard.
You're almost up to them now.
Okay.
Do a barrel roll.
That's a good roll. 17.
You managed to easily slip past him. He's in the middle of eating a piece of bread while his back was turned. All right, make a next check.
Oh, it's like we're playing Metal Gear Solid. Like these guys are horribly bad
Another 17.
at their job.
Well, that's not. That might not be good.
We should sneak into their commanding officers.
Hang on,
GM
I
just
got a
rolled
trick up my sleeve,
20.
guys. Hang on. I got a trick up my sleeve. Don't freak out yet.
He hides in a box.
You see the same guy you saw earlier. Hey, you!
Give him the phrase.
Did you have a nice day?
Give him the phrase. Give him the phrase.
I'll give him the phrase.
Hell, Galaxar.
And he says the same phrase back, and he seems kind of like
You were just supposed to repeat it.
wait a minute. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be on guard duty?
Oh yeah, that's right. I figured. Yeah, I'll head there right now.
You better. No lounging around. He starts muttering as he walks off, eating another piece of cake.
Yeah, you neighbor.
Wait, he gets cake and the other guy gets bread?
You
That's
smack me.
messed up.
Cake is bread.
All right, one last
No,
stealth
it's
check to
not.
get out.
Cake is bread, but not all bread is cake.
That is correct.
No.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yes, it
My
is.
two
Cake
kids,
is-
y'all. My two kids. I've heard them argue about this.
You're wrong.
No, we just know that Subway has cake.
Kidding.
Subway has cake.
Yeah, it's got cake sandwiches.
That's redundant. There's no need to state what type of bread is used in the sandwich. And it's not cake. It's bread.
It's cake.
It actually is classified as cake in New Zealand.
Really?
It's the amount of sugar that's
Oh, I
Yep.
gotcha. I gotcha.
They got in trouble for that.
Hey, we live in America. markets,
We don't care how
bread.
much
We don't
sugar's
give
in
a
our bread.
we don't give a damn what they say down there in the New Zealand
Sugar's a
land.
requirement here.
You mean
Yeah,
down? I believe New
they're in
Zealand is a little
Australia.
north. New Zealand?
Right.
Oh man.
You make it to the scouts.
Okay.
I know New Zealand's not Australia.
That's why I was like, hold on,
I was
hold
ju-
on. I
I was
need to know if I've been doing something wrong my whole life.
no, I was impersonating your average Joe Blow American.
I
Sorry.
hope so.
All right, we're back, guys. That was a little sketchy there at times, but we managed to get in and get what we needed.
Wait, did
He
we
says this
make it
right in
out?
front of a guard.
It's still just you by yourself. Everyone else is still shrunk.
Yeah, we should refuse to like regain a proper sizing and make him look crazy.
They got
I
5
mean-
more minutes.
Do we have a choice on this? Like, I'm just gonna be like, no potion. I'm not listening to you. Just
I don't
stay
want to.
small.
Except for Needip. Needip's got a while to go. He's got like 45 minutes.
All right,
He's gonna be
y'all
in somebody's
excited?
pocket.
Oh,
He's gonna be like standing in the back of the hood.
you hope?
Just this is like a little backpack. I
would
got
be-
your back, Akar. I'm
would be
watching.
Sneaky.
Is somebody gonna stab you? That's what.
Oh, what was that movie? Toy Soldiers? When the where
Yes.
The Gormagons.
yeah, where the G.I.
Gormagons.
Joes and everything come alive.
Because they put the
Gorgons.
military research
Gorgons.
chip inside of the toys.
Yeah.
So they could
Put a
speak.
weapons grade
Yeah.
research chip in a toy.
That was a good movie, though.
I
Yeah,
love
it
that. That
was.
was also like a multi-used theme. Like that was Home Alone 2, wasn't it?
Oh, when they put a chip like that into a
They
toy.
put like the missile control chip in the race car to like get it across
Yeah,
the
to try to
border or
hide
something
it.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You mean that
smuggle
was
it.
Home Alone 3, not 2.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
3. Home Alone 2
had
was in New
Two
York.
had the talk boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
2 was
yeah.
in New York, where he got left in New York. 3 was a different kid.
Well, he didn't get left in New York. He got on the different plane that
He
went.
Oh, yeah,
decided he
that's
wanted
right,
to go
that's
to a
right.
different place.
Yeah, he
No,
went to
that's
New
not what
York
it
by
was.
himself.
Accidental.
Uh-huh, yeah.
They got
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he thought he was with his mom.
Okay, let's continue with the session
Yeah,
instead of talking
yeah.
about Home Alone
Likely
movies.
story, I think he did it intentionally.
Christmas is 4 months away. Let's not talk about Christmas movies, okay?
All right, calm down, Pacho.
Whoa, whoa,
Jingle
whoa.
bells, jingle bells.
All right. So we're back with the Scouts, guys.
I mean, what designates a Christmas music movie? Like a movie with Christmas in it?
Die Hard,
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. You
that
can't
was a
change my
Christmas
mind.
movie. It came out during Christmas time.
If a movie comes out at Christmas, it's a Christmas movie.
Is Toy Story
So all of the Lord of the
Two-
Rings
or-
movies are Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Yes.
That's my kind of Christmas movie.
Mhm. That's the Christmas movie for the nerds.
Yep. So, anyways, you're at the exit of the fortress. Do y'all leave?
What you want to do, guys?
We leave.
Do I just
mean-
cast Fireball back down the hole and like try and blow it up?
No, not yet.
We're back at the gate. We're quite a ways away from the hole.
Well, I could do like Noxious Cloud and then let that float down
No.
the hallway.
By the way, did I get all the pieces of
Fireball
the
it.
box?
You got almost all of them.
Almost. Oh no, I wanted all of them.
You were too small.
Their piece is too big.
Yeah.
No, I needed all of them if I wanted to fix the box completely.
It still can be fixed.
You-
That's why there's a thing called magic.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to make a box, but it'll be slightly smaller than the original.
You
All
should
right,
do
so
like
I
the.
vote that we leave and I start putting down all the little people.
We went secret.
What did you call me?
besides Nina. You're
Tall.
like you're literally 10 inches tall. You're a little person.
Pretty sure I'm shorter than that.
Dabbing his toes.
Yes,
Oh,
Satala's
no, that-
8 inches tall.
Okay, you're literally 8 inches tall. I mean, this is considered little person. You will be a big person soon.
I have a problem that you're calling her a person. I mean, that's implied. Half of the people.
The scouts are like, would y'all get the hell out of here
Squeaky voice.
On it.
before someone catches you?
Hey, do we have any of
I'm
the
gonna-
birthday cake left? Can we leave him some strawberry birthday cake? I imagine we would have had some in a bag of holding somewhere.
Nope,
gonna be
none
tiny,
left.
but
I'm
it's
just
got
showing
all
the
the
been
case.
snacking on it.
No.
Hatala's got all the cake.
Hey,
Well, Hatala, you
just
gotta
a
cough some
5 minute.
up.
How much time do we have?
Okay, I'll give up some of it.
No, it's been 3 days. At this point, Hatala's eaten it all.
Well, you
I
got
reach
snacks.
in to pull out some cake, and I go, all I have is litmus bread.
See you guys later.
Say litmus?
Take off.
Whatever.
brother.
Like a litmus test?
Yes.
What is it called?
Limbus.
From Lord of the Rings.
Limbus bread. That's it.
Yeah, Limbus bread from Lord of the Rings. All we got
I
is the
thought
Limbus
you were
bread.
handing them a test. Need to fill this
Let's
out.
see what your alkalinity is.
So
Thank you.
I hand him a
You guys want to see
scantron.
the
Alright.
ham I found yesterday?
When y'all leave the fortress, are y'all going to stick to the mountains or head straight to the river? Or to
We're
the
gonna
hills?
stick to the rivers and lakes that we're used to.
Yes.
We don't want to go chasing the waterfalls.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
Gosh, I'm on a roll tonight. This is horrible. In all honesty, it's not. It's because I'm not paying that much attention. Sorry, I've got a lot going on here at the house, so I'm just like
Oh,
halfway
man.
listening.
Mute.
You've only been leading the whole party for a while now.
He's the only one who could do anything.
Charles muted you.
I muted you for a second because of that last one.
Thank you. Do I pick up my hero point now or later?
You're getting a negative hero point.
Oh crap!
Oh no!
You have to roll. If you don't roll a 20,
I have a
you
villain
lose
point.
points.
Man.
Well, he's gonna get the 20. Everyone's rolling 20s.
No.
Everyone gets
Oh,
a
dang,
double.
Game Master did get 20s over there.
Should I go ahead and
Who's-
roll another? What checks were those that I was rolling 20s on? Perception.
This,
Don't chance
Alright.
it, man.
no, the survival checks. You
I got
gotta.
some-
Oh, you are gonna have to do that in a minute here, so
Yeah.
don't do it yet.
Well, for now, Akar, make one last stealth roll to leave the fortress as fast as possible since you can move full speed while sneaking.
Yep.
Since everyone's still small, you could get them away quite fast.
I
Oh,
can feel the wind in my
jeez.
beard.
Okay, by the time everyone grows back up, you've gotten a good few hundred yards away from the fortress.
Now can I
My
piggyback?
stamina.
And now everyone grows back to full size.
Once everybody but me grows back to regular size, I'm gonna be really quiet and see if he forgets about
It's
me
just
long enough.
everyone. So I'm piggybacking on a car, and then Eve piggybacks on me, and then Hatala. Or
stacked.
who's bigger,
Hey,
Winky or Hatala?
I
Well,
think
because it's a
Winky.
All right, then
surprise when
Winky
you all
and then
grow back to
Hatala.
normal size, a car suddenly falls over with everyone on his back.
Yeah, we're all piggybacked.
God. Ow.
I'm gonna get off.
Roll a fortitude
Wait,
save.
check on the depth. Y'all fell on the depth.
Hidden finger jutsu.
The depth's still on the hood. Get off in the depth. He's still tiny.
I said I got
I'm
off.
sure he's fine.
It smells horrible in here. Get me out.
I gotta take a quick bio. I'll be right back.
So since Nindep is tiny, could you theoretically put him in a bag of holding?
I would die
There's no
immediately.
You would
air
die.
in a bag of holding.
You have.
Hold, you just gotta
You
hold
get a
his
couple of
breath.
minutes.
Like in space.
Does
I mean,
everyone want to take a bio break real quick?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's a good time frame.
All right.
We'll be back after these messages.
Which I think I have something else that does invisible too.
Are we still
Or
on bio break?
Technically.
Once Tyler comes back, we'll be done.
I got a new computer.
Hey, what were the just to cover it, the rapiers again?
+2 grievous striking, grievous wounding.
Gotcha.
That's exciting, Winky.
You guys want to hear a story about?
The story about your computer.
Well, the first day I got it, I took the formatted the SSD from my laptop and put it in the new computer I got. Now
Nice.
I did it perfectly the first time. The problem is that when I did it, the computer didn't recognize it because of a setting in the computer. So
Yeah.
I re-angled the cords 7 times. It took me 2 hours to figure out. It wasn't a problem with the cords. It was a problem with the computer settings.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got 3 different cables to connect it with.
Now, see, that's along the lines. Wednesday, I took the day off to go out to the land and work on the tractor and then get some grass cutting done. I got the tractor set up, got everything running, everything looks good, ready to start the tractor. Realized the one thing that I left was the keys to the tractor.
Oh no.
I was
Yep.
so
Yep.
angry, I went home. I was like, just forget this, I'm going home. And when I got home, I realized there was 2 other things on my list I planned to do that day that did not involve the tractor, and I could have done them.
It's like I'm done.
I just got so fixated on not having the keys that I forgot about them totally. So that when I got home, I felt double stupid.
I thought you were gonna go with when I got home, I cleared out my pockets, and you know what? There were
I
the
had the
keys.
keys.
Now, normally, I keep a key hidden out there and a key in my pocket. But apparently, over the last 2 times I worked on the tractor, I brought both of those keys home.
So, update on the server computer for Arc. I'm not going to be able to upgrade it as much as I thought based off of the age of the computer.
Hmm.
I can't go to DDR4 because of the pin layout.
Yeah.
So I actually have to do DDR3, but I can increase it by 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is better than nothing. And
That's pretty good.
actually, I can do 16 gigabytes of RAM for like $40, so it's like dirt cheap in consideration of upgrades. So,
Yeah.
but
That's not bad.
I was a little upset that I couldn't go to 32, and I was a little upset that I couldn't go to DDR4, and I'm doing all this research, but glad I did my due diligence and did my
But now
research,
you know.
so I didn't spend $200 on something I can't use. So
$200, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. That's not how much that costs.
no, $200 for 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM is what I was looking at originally for the
Jeez.
Yeah,
server.
I want to get the SSD card for my laptop because, or SSD drive, because they got the 2 terabyte SSD drives for less than $600.
So you have a computer that has 32 gigs and doesn't have an SSD?
What?
I asked Charles this.
Oh,
My computer is old, so it has
Yes.
a 256 SSD for the OS, and then a 2 terabyte for all the files.
Oh my goodness. Chattering got louder. Okay.
you're just gonna have to ignore it. I don't even hear it anymore.
You don't because it's
I
really
I hear
annoying.
it. I hear it, but it sounds like so like when you're playing a movie or a game and there's a certain type of race or character, it reminds me of that. Like whenever that character or race talks and they have like a thing that gets put in there to give it more
You
of
just
what
sound like an
alien
Animal
sound.
Crossing character, bro.
Yeah, I can see that.
It did get louder though.
But the
Now that you
problem
mention it,
is there's like 5 things that I think it sounds like, and I keep changing it in my mind, so it's just making it louder and louder in my head.
I
That
just
sounds like
I
a you problem.
I'm just sticking with it's a bicycle tire with a card in it
Yep.
to
Yeah,
make it
Old
sound
school
like
bike upgrade. I like it.
to make it sound like a dirt bike.
All right. Anyways, what do y'all do? Y'all are now in a dog pile on the ground.
Sounds like a
Yep.
film projector.
I'm gonna get up.
What
I'm
are you
gonna
gonna
lay
do when you
there. I'm
get
gonna
up?
lay there demoralized because I feel completely crushed.
Just gonna do a push-up with everyone on my back.
It's not a problem.
I'm
Push
going
up.
to.
Are you pushing up off my back? Like
Yes,
you're
you're
pushing
pushing
me.
down, and everyone
I'd
else
like
is
to
up.
climb into the closest
Ah!
pocket. I don't know
Oh,
whose it is. I just want to try and climb into
push
somebody
up
else's
car.
pocket.
But that hurts.
So you're climbing into a random pocket.
Yes, I'm climbing into a random pocket.
Roll a 1d5.
Hey, watch out! Some of those pockets are. Yeah, you might want to stick.
No bum flaps, only pockets.
Okay,
So-
you climb into a pocket.
As Core pushes up on my back, I feel some of my vertebrae give and like. Oh,
You get,
thanks for that.
yeah, you get
I
like
really
the perfect
appreciate it.
alignment. It's like you went to
Yeah,
a chiropractor. It's just amazing.
yeah, because my right shoulder's a little stronger. It's been, yeah, thanks. I
Yeah,
appreciate
I
that.
noticed your
Woo, I
structure
feel
was a
good
little
now.
off. You should be aligned now.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Charles, I'd like to use my perception to see, based on what's inside the pocket, whose pocket I'm in.
Okay, make a perception check.
All right.
No way!
Those
We,
perception
call,
checks, huh?
we called it out. We called
Hey,
it out.
you still got a 20.
Just
You
not
got
really.
exactly a 20.
1 plus 19.
Right.
He determines he's in his own pocket.
You
He
decide.
said,
You
he said
you
no
managed
bum
to
flaps,
accidentally
but
slip into somebody else's bag of holding, and now I'm dying.
No.
Oh my goodness,
All right, Charles, give it to me. How bad is it? Let's see.
I sent you your message.
that bad, huh?
I'm going to start eating that.
Wait, what?
He went into a bum flap.
No. No.
how do you know Hatala?
What is it? The Ballad of Lemmy Winks.
Because he specifically asked not to, and then he rolled a 1. And then he wanted to eat it.
Oh.
Where no dwarf has dared go before.
Oh, God.
Into the deep dark pocket of the unknown.
Well, the worst part is we
It's
don't
all-
know whose he's in.
Exactly. Everything I just said is 100% true. I mean,
Sorry, I had to mute myself there for a second. I broke. Oh my goodness.
all right. Who hears the sounds of eating from their pocket?
Yeah, everybody roll perception checks. See who.
Yeah.
I mean, are we paying attention to
No,
this?
I
I don't think I
I
am.
I guess
No,
nobody
no.
knows. Yeah, nobody knows that I'm in their pocket.
moving on. We're gonna go follow the rivers.
Okay. Anyways, no one knows what's going on. Eventually, after a undeterminate amount of time, Needip suddenly appears inside of Jack's pants.
Oh, God.
Oh no, is Jack's moldy cheese? Yeah.
Wasn't Nita supposed
His
to be helping
face is
us?
covered in nasty cheese residue.
Wasn't Nita supposed to be helping us traverse these hills? Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
And Jack suddenly freaks out, turns into a dog, and runs off.
No, I gotta
No,
go
Jack!
run after him.
He can find us again. He's a wolf, guys.
Wait, so does Jack have elastic armor as well, or elastic clothes, or does his clothes fall off? Like,
He's just always naked.
Did we ever buy him clothes?
We
No,
bought
no.
him.
No,
We talked about
he's-
doing it.
He's
Yeah,
he-
we did it.
he-
Okay, good.
It's the
good.
same
Alright.
thing with car. No, Will. No, core. Sorry.
Core. A core is not a character. It's a car. Core.
Hey, get the name right, man.
A
Will
core,
and
the
Mo.
love child of a car and core.
No.
We have a future together.
When
Yeah,
the
that's their
sun
fusion
meets the
dance.
sky.
Or I'll make promise to you. If you never find I never find the bull child,
Okay, let's move.
We've
on.
already got an
Sorry.
adopted child.
He's
Hey,
already
he already
adopted a
has.
child.
Yeah, he has an
already
adopted
happened.
child.
You trying to just
Just
trying
add
to just
yourself
find a
into
way
his
to adopt
story.
your
Jeez.
child? Just you just adopt a child on your own. We'll all raise them. Need
Nope.
Winky already adopted
we
one. It
need to
ran
keep,
off into
we
the
need to
woods
keep
over
this
there.
far away
Just
from
let
the
this
depth.
kid run off
Far
in the
away.
woods.
You just have a pack of like feral children following us.
What?
They're just turning
So
into
are
all
y'all sticking
different
to the
manner of
hills
things.
or heading straight for the river?
Straight for the river, I think.
You want to do a roll, or we want to
We
stick
don't
with
have
river?
a boat. Just
Yeah, we have some vampire kids.
I'm
Some
gonna
And
go
werewolf
for.
according
kids.
to all you know, Core, is that you have to cross this river.
I want to go on the mountains because I can't swim.
okay.
We can tie a rope to you and drag you across the bottom.
No, I'm not doing that.
We
And
can
it
just
would
make them
prevent y'all
small
from
and throw
floating
them across.
downstream.
This is the
It
same
would be
river
an
we
anchor.
came down
Yeah,
on,
anchor.
right? Is this the same
I think
river?
it's just. I think it's. Yeah, I think it's the same one, but more south.
So,
If we
Yeah.
do go,
knowing the size of that river is something we probably don't want to try to swim across.
Do we find a ferry
Not
or
going
a
to be a
bridge?
ferry.
if we do go
Yeah,
across,
everybody's.
Maybe there is a ferry that can sprinkle some pixie dust on us and we can float across. Will.
This
Okay.
is well beyond all forms of civilization, so there is nothing to help you get across. You have to get yourself across.
Yeah,
Okay.
we learned from that town where we stopped at that no boats go further south.
All
what
right.
if
We can do it.
What's
What
the
if
distance across the river?
Yeah, we can get across the river. A lot
What
of
if-
people are going to get wet though.
what if Nita turns sideways and turns into a tree, and he becomes a little bridge for us?
I'm thinking about making a stone bridge. I'm just
At
trying
the
to see
spot
how
you're
far.
at on the river, it looks like it's about 200 or 300 meters across.
Can he
Well.
do? Can he do a stone like that?
How long do you think that would take, Charles? Or how many rolls?
You're not going to make any form of bridge across this.
Hey,
Oh, come on.
hey, since I have
Like
the
2
earth,
months of work, maybe?
since I have the
You
earth
can
thing,
see where you are that down to the south of here,
Thank
the
you.
river gets into the hills and starts cutting through, so there's gorges instead of a big wide river.
All right, let's head that way. That'll be much
Okay.
easier to get across.
hey, since I have the earth stone too, earth stone thing too, could I help him with like any of the building bridges and stuff?
Can I be teaching him the ways? I guess you could invest into it next time you level up if you wanted.
I thought he did.
I thought I did too.
I mean, once I believe, but twice is kind of stretching it.
It looks
Right
like
now,
Charles-
what were you saying, Winky?
I asked if I could help him with the earth thing because I have the earth stone too.
Powers.
But you don't have special mastery over it.
I thought I did that last,
You have mastery over air, I thought.
but I thought last level I did the earth.
Hold on, let me check.
Like you're saying, you should have 2.
Pretty sure that's what I did. At least that's what thought I was doing.
How do you get mastery of it? That's as far as.
When you level up, I believe you use
Big
like
class feat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
class feat, and then you can like get control over it.
Okay, so instead of picking a normal class feat, you actually.
It would be like multi-classing, and then once you multi-class into it, you continue on.
Okay, yeah, I was just wondering since I'm affected by a couple as well.
No, you don't actually have elemental control. You only have elementalist. You gain the ability to do elemental surge, which means you don't have to randomly add in your energy anymore. Instead, you can, on your attacks, just use your energy on purpose.
Okay. So next level, can I do?
You specialize.
Can I specialize in that stuff? And
You'd have to get rid of one of your other feats to do that.
oh,
Because only every other level will you get a feat that you can use to increase that. Which means that 12th will be the next time, but you can redo one of your other feats if you wanted to.
like right now?
No, not right
Like-
now. When you get a chance, like another bit of downtime, you need at least a week to refocus, or during your level up, you can do it then. So at level 11, you can get rid of one of your other feats and swap it to it.
Yeah, so write that note down if that's something that you want to do in the future. Go
Was it
ahead,
skill
that way.
feats or class feats?
Class.
Class feats.
So you should be able to do it at level 12, I believe.
Well, can I
Yeah,
get
at
rid of
12,
shield
you
block?
get a free one. So you could use, instead of getting a class feat, you could add one of your elemental controls. Or you could, at level 11, turn one of your other feats into an elemental control.
Basically, retrain your class feat at 11.
Right.
Like, to give the example, you could get rid of swipe and turn it into elemental control.
Like pick something you don't use very frequently.
Don't
Oh, he's
use a
got-
lot of this.
Don't you still have
Well-
like a close shot thing with a bow
A
and
bow?
arrow, or did you retrain
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
He got rid of that a while back.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
he has knockdown, wipe.
He has
Yep,
brutish shove, sudden charge, swipe, sudden leap, and then there's two elemental ones.
What does sudden leap do again? Hold on, I'm about to read
You
this.
just
You suddenly
you don't have to run
Okay.
and jump. You can just jump.
You can just jump.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to
Because
keep
everyone
all of
else has to
this.
run and jump. You can just jump.
I want to keep all of this stuff. So I'll wait till 12.
Okay.
Yeah, write you a note. That way you remember when we level up at 12.
Can't spell, so yeah, I won't.
We're not
Draw
going
a
to see it.
Record
picture.
yourself a video message.
This is just a
I
mental
mean, you
note
can
for
actually
you.
put a note on your character sheet.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can?
this
I didn't
is
do
just a note for you. That way you can remember.
And since you can't read, you should do it for practice.
I said spell, not read. Jeez.
Yeah,
Same
if you open
difference.
your character sheet, the second to the last thing that looks
Oh,
like a
here it
little
is.
book allows you to put a note down at the bottom. Campaign notes.
Yeah, okay, I did it. How did you,
When you click the little button that looks like a pencil,
yes,
and then you should be able to type.
got it. This is gonna take a while.
I'm actually doing the same thing for my stuff. Okay, so we make it down towards the gorges where they're a little closer together.
All right, hold on. Let me finish what I was doing.
Yep, you said you had a idea. Tyler, you do not have fly, correct?
I do.
You do have fly.
I have a cloak that lets me fly.
Okay.
If there's trees, you can just fly over and attach a rope. If it's too
Well, they
big
would have
for,
to be. Our ropes are only 50 feet across, 50 meters, however many.
we got a lot of ropes.
Yeah. Well, where we were at previously was several hundred meters, so that's why
Yeah, so
I
All right,
put that
hold
much.
on. First off, y'all are gonna have to sleep the night before you get to the player. You can do this.
Okay.
So let's see what happens during the sleep.
uh-oh.
So I can
Is
fly
Jack back yet?
as normal size
I'm slinking back to camp
for
at
10
midnight.
minutes.
Okay.
If it takes you 10 minutes to get across the gorge, then we probably should find a more narrow area.
How far across is it? Sorry.
You haven't gotten there yet.
We haven't got there. But
We
I'm
haven't
saying
got
we're
there.
we're as we're
Oh.
walking,
We have
we're
not gotten there.
So we haven't gotten there yet.
We ain't
as,
not gotten
as
near
we're
it
as
yet.
we're walking, we're kind of thinking about like what if we run into what we're doing scenarios to fix it.
It's 6 a.m. It is downpouring torrentially still.
Yay! Rain!
Think I bought my umbrella.
Rain makes me
Ella.
happy.
A.
It takes you 3 hours to get to the gorge.
Orc.
So we're looking at 9 o'clock ish.
Yep. All right. The gorge itself is about. The river is only about 50 feet across at that area, but it's running incredibly fast.
Can
Is
Need
it-
it make a bridge?
Is it
out of
like a
this?
nice looking gorge? Like, is it like
It's
aesthetically
carved
pleasing?
straight out of the mountains.
How
So,
beautiful is the
Is
gorge?
there
So
a
is it gorgeous?
No.
is there a place
Okay.
where we could tie off ropes so that people could shimmy across?
Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Can I just make a bridge across?
You can try making a bridge.
Okay.
You're going to make a couple rolls.
All right, that's fine.
2. That means 2.
So make a roll to see how much power you can summon up.
All right, what do you want me to roll that as?
It's your earth power
Okay,
on sheet.
just go with that first.
All these rolls are going to be that.
Okay.
Okay. You brought up your power. Now make one to control it.
Okay. Jeez. Same
Hey.
thing.
And then do a crafting for how well you did it.
Gonna be a 24.
A flat crafting or
Your standard crafting check.
okay, just making sure.
You've got the bonus for it being stonework.
Actually,
Hey, 10 for a 28.
Can I look at that one more time?
But it's just +2, so you got a 30.
Okay.
Okay. So you have crafted a bridge that's about 3 feet wide and spans all the way across.
Okay.
But it looks a little thin, like you might need to give it some support.
All right, I'll go ahead and I guess
Can I help?
try and
Like
reinforce.
give them a bit of a boost on that
Or-
engineering to know how to
You want
where
to
the
point out
support's
some?
needed.
Yeah, you can make an engineering check to get him a +1 for his craft, or +2 for his crafting.
Okay. Is it same thing? Build
Alright.
build
Do those
power.
same 2 power rolls and then a crafting check.
Ooh, that wasn't
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this time you summoned up a lot of power.
bad. Oh, come on.
But it's absolute.
Can't control the
crazy.
power.
Oh, hold on. I have 2 hero points this turn, right? Because I have my normal
Yes.
one and I had. All right. There's no way I rolled 2 natural ones in a row.
Oh boy.
There you go.
All
All right,
right.
now
Two
make your
ones,
crafting
though.
check, and this time you get a +4.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna turn that on. So I got the +2 for specialty crafting,
Mhm.
and I get a +2 for something else.
For his
Yeah.
boost of engineering.
I gave
Yeah,
you
the
a
engineering
boost.
boost.
All right.
Technically, you could wear the crafter's eyepiece and get a +1.
I wouldn't allow that to work with this.
Oh, you
Darn
wouldn't? Okay.
I tried.
Hey, you tried.
Okay, this time you've widened it to about 6 feet across, and it has proper bridge supports.
Thanks, Fatala. Let's go.
You have made a nice permanent bridge across the river.
Now we need to destroy
Permanent
it.
bridge.
Oh,
No,
hey,
we don't
should
need
we-
to destroy it.
should we make a marker that says this bridge provided by Shard Hunters?
You have to pay $10 to get through it.
we leave a little. We leave a donation
Hold up,
box.
Those
Make
donation
like an
box.
honesty
bridge,
box. Yeah.
Check it every now and then, you know.
If Charles will let that go for flavor, I will do it.
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
wanna
we could
burn a
take it
point
back
for
down
it.
because you could just remake
No, I don't
it
have
later.
to burn it anyway.
We'll just make a
You
door
can
frame
do that
here.
if you want.
Saying we're gonna leave a bridge for the cultists and for
Oh yeah.
orcs and
All
stuff
right.
to
Once
travel across.
once
Well,
everybody's
on our
across,
way-
hey Winky,
Yes.
smash
Wait,
the
wait,
bridge
wait.
behind us.
Wait,
We have to go back.
We can
have
make
to
it
You
go
again.
can
back.
make it again.
I can do it again. How
I'm
dare you doubt my power?
I'm not
Destroy the
gonna.
bridge.
I'm not.
Show your belief in me.
Shh. I don't believe in you at all.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow! 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 I
what?
patented.
What was that spell?
I want to pat Nina on the back and be like, "It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I believe in you."
Was it Burning Fisher? Can I cast that underneath Winky? Ground opens up and you fall into a lava pit.
Okay. So y'all have crossed safely across. What are y'all gonna do now?
Everybody stare at Winky until he destroys the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Why not?
I'm not gonna get told to destroy something.
Okay,
Okay,
don't
don't
destroy it.
destroy it,
So
Winky.
you do it on your own.
Don't
Okay, I got.
do it.
Don't look at him. Don't look at him. He'll do it.
The problem is you didn't make it into a door.
Mm.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey, Nadep.
Core, do you
Wait,
have
wait,
a piece
wait.
of charcoal?
Winky,
Wait.
Winky, can
Hold
I,
on. What
Winky,
if,
can I borrow your pencil?
Nadep, what if you sabotage the bridge so whoever tries to go across it actually snaps the bridge and they fall?
You add a
Hmm.
What if a
trapdoor.
normal, regular person sees this bridge and
Yeah.
decides to cross it?
I don't think there's very many normal persons around here, though.
That seems a bit narrow-minded.
Not well from what we got from the port
There's no
up
normal
north.
people around here.
This
There's
is
not a
part of
lot
the
of
Monsterlands.
yeah. There's not a lot of people that come this far.
You
Even
might
the-
have a stray hunter every now and then, but odds are you're not going to find ordinary people unless they're up to no good.
And
I
if a
don't think-
hunter comes across a random new bridge in the area he's used to hunting,
Oh,
he's probably
here's
gonna
what
be a
we
little
do.
suspicious of it.
We just put up a sign that says, "Don't use this bridge
If you're a
because you'll
good guy.
die." No, don't use this bridge because you'll die.
Okay. I
Or we can put a sign that says "Cross at your own risk." That way they know, and
That you're gonna die.
We're covered lawfully.
just. Oh
We
my
gave them a
goodness.
warning.
No lifeguard on duty.
Yeah, they can't go for a swim.
No
Oh,
lifeguard
boy.
on duty. He's taking duty.
Caution falling rocks.
So just
Or we
break
could
it.
just leave the bridge alone.
Put a sign that says "Caution, falling bridge."
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll destroy the bridge as we walk away.
I look under the bridge
You
at the
could- oh my
water. Does the
goodness.
water look troubled?
I don't know where you're going.
It doesn't
it.
look like a cat, and it doesn't look like it's having a problem with the bridge. What trouble do you mean?
I'm just
It was
making
just
sure it
seeing if-
wasn't the bridge. Go ahead, Peyton.
You're good.
Need it.
Just
There's no
making sure
need.
it wasn't.
There's no need to say it now. No, you and I know it. It's okay. Just move on. It's all good. I know the joke too.
Oh
It's-
gosh.
we're good. We're good. I see. We're just gonna let that go like water under a bridge.
God, you're on a roll tonight.
Like this bridge over troubled waters.
Yeah, they
Oh
finally
my
said it.
I'm still looking out for those waterfalls that you were telling me about earlier.
Just don't go chasing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
so tell me what you want.
What you really, really, really want?
No.
I
Want
want
to-
to move on.
Yes.
What are we doing to the bridge?
It's been 5 minutes.
It's been 1 week.
I'm gonna walk
gonna s-
away from the bridge and
Right.
leave everybody.
We'll step
So
over to the side.
Needup has already said that as he walked away, like he's already destroyed the bridge as we're walking away.
We're gone. All right, let's go.
I do want to like walk over to Eve and like Hatala ate all of the birthday cake. All gone.
I ate the. Oh wait, I guess I probably can't hear that.
I'm gonna pull a small chunk out of my beard and offer it to Core. Not all of it.
That's your cheese.
Oh, ew. Like that was bad cheese, and I don't say that often. It had like hair in
wait,
it.
guys. Jack ran off into the woods. We made a bridge. We crossed that bridge, and then we broke it.
Well, we'll cross that bridge
We
when we get back to
slept.
it.
Did
Yeah, he
did
came
Jack come back? I don't remember
We
that.
slept the
He's
night
back.
before we made the bridge. Said he came
Okay,
back.
I'm just making sure that Jack's back.
Jack kind of waves at you. Hi.
Okay, good.
I thought I told him not to come back no more.
I'm gonna.
Let's move on.
I'm just gonna leave. Like, it's a bridge. Decide what you're gonna do with it and move on.
You broke it. We've moved on.
Yeah, there's no bridge anymore. It's gone.
Don't make.
But you know what? Love can build another.
They've already burned those bridges, so
I can't turn it off. It's not fun. I would keep going. Got hat in the face. Hat attack. Betrayal. I don't know
Candy
if
says
Merlin-
hi, everybody.
Hey, smooth move on that kiss, man. Watch out for hats.
Yeah, I know, right? The bill.
It
Poke her in
happens
the
to me all the
eyes.
time.
okay.
What's up? Grandpa killed you. How you doing tonight?
Telling really bad jokes. I'm
What's up,
sorry.
Dad?
What's up, Grandpa?
Hey, can we bridge the gap between us and Winky? I'm not sure if that's possible.
Eventually, it may be possible, but right now, I think Winky's too upset.
Now I'm upset because like every time you guys need to destroy something, you guys tell me, not ask me. Jeez.
Look, you come in like a wrecking ball.
Okay, hold on.
Well-
So, Winky, how would you prefer us to ask when we need something broken?
Either do it yourself or ask nicely.
I mean, it's okay if you're first afraid, petrified.
I mean, I can't
I'll
do
just
this
ask to
without you by
borrow
my
your hammer
side.
next time.
Look,
Okay,
sometimes
we're gonna
it's just
stop
hammer
here
time.
tonight. We're gonna stop here tonight
We spent like
because
30 minutes
as
on a
soon as we
bridge.
get back, as soon as
We
we
spent
get back,
30
we're
minutes
gonna be
on
rolling
puns.
initiative. Hey! When we get back next time, we're gonna be rolling initiative, and it's gonna take too long to go through a fight tonight.
Oh,
You got it.
And we've had enough horrible song lyrics being mentioned.
I'm
Hey, they were
sorry.
everywhere.
It would have been better if I could have thought of a song lyric to describe that phrase right there,
But
but I couldn't
I've
think of one because my brain hurts right
had
now.
the time of my life.
And I never.
Winky!
And I only
Winky
want to
got in
mute
on
you
it.
more.
Thank you.
This I swear.
Winky said, I'll break anything. Said, I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Yeah. All I can say is I'll never
Okay.
give you up.
Tonight, Needip wins an award for being the bad song maestro.
Gosh,
Let's
I'm so
go.
sorry, guys. I don't even
Hey,
want.
don't
this.
worry. Don't worry. I'll never let you down.
But thankfully, Winky wins an award for not believing in any of his crud.
The not putting up with this crap award.
Yes. Winky, don't believe none of this crud. Ain't gonna deal with any of that. Nope.
He's straight edge.
Oh, man.
And a car is gonna earn extra experience for his wonderful handling
Experience.
of sneaking in and out. He didn't
Yay.
kill anyone. Although he screwed up that first meeting of the guy by not simply repeating the phrase that he was in.
Hey, man. Say, hey, it worked. It worked. That's all I gotta say. It
I mean,
worked.
a cult member comes up to you, says a phrase that's obviously something they say by remote on the, just like, I say this phrase, I say this phrase. What should you do? Say the same phrase back. Unless there was an answer
having a-
needed
hey.
for it. That's the other thing
Right.
that could be. But
Call
saying it
response.
back would be
We'll
the minimum.
say we.
I was having a bad day, man. I was having a
Well,
bad
my
day.
head, just from military time, we always get that sign countersign thing going
Mhm.
on.
Yeah,
That's what
same.
I was thinking too.
Yeah.
See, it could be that, but in a religious cult, usually there is a phrase that is the
Mantra.
saying that the
Hey,
cult has.
we said a religious saying.
It was just from a stupid movie.
This has just been one of those nights.
Yes, yes, it has.
I was kind of put on the spot, so it's just like, yeah, we'll go with that.
Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
it worked out. It worked out. I had other plans. I had other
Just
plans
love
in
how he
case it
said-
didn't work.
You have a good day.
Have a good day now.
You should have just been like dismissed and just like walked on. Oh my gosh! For the have a good day. Like, no, we're like in a brainwashed cult. We don't want good days. We want like end of days. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yes.
Let
Also,
yourself be controlled by the Quelif.
Yeah.
the cult is a cult of nihilism where nothing means anything of value, and their whole goal is to become empty.
Right. Hope your day's fulfilling. I don't want a fulfilling day. What's wrong with you?
A torrential
Well,
downpour.
if
They're
you
gloomy.
think about
Have a
if
good
you think
day.
about normal if you think about normal conversation, most people say have a good day. It's like,
But not in a
Okay.
cult.
They not
I've
having a
never
good
been in
day.
a cult
That's
before.
it.
How am I
You are now
supposed to know?
sentenced
He
to go
said,
join a
"I've never
cult
been in a
and
cult
figure out what they say in a cult. Yeah, come
Hey,
back to us in 4 months.
Hey, but that's exactly what they did in Liza Locke Lamore. He would send them
Mm-hmm.
off and like, okay, you're gonna be a monk for like 2 years, and then come back, and then you'll tell everybody what it's like to be a monk. And that's how they learned how to get into stuff.
Hey guys,
So-
Good book
wanna
series.
watch me play a game?
Really wish you'd actually finish it.
We're still going,
Oh,
aren't we?
yeah, we're still
Good
going.
night.
So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream.
Playing-
Hey,
He just started
Bye, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Sorry
See
we
ya.
rambled.
Later.
Yeah.
Peace.